Go.
SAO, Sword Art Online.
No. Okay.
The new video game that they came out with. The new game they came out with for Xbox specifically. Xbox for One. It's in all Japanese.
What?
So it's like the voices and everything are Japanese, but all like the text and stuff is English. So like I'm in the bedroom like reading something, and all I hear is a girl's like, "Hiya!" like Japanese fight noises, and I'm like, "What in the world?" And then I have to remember that he's playing this game, and I'm just like, "Okay."
This feels so official. Like whenever we played it, it was like
We tried to play in our apartment, and it was very...
Well, I mean, y'all are all sitting
Not
around
well
a
put
very
together.
small coffee table, and
not
Yeah.
even. We didn't have a table.
Yeah, no, it's
No. We played it again when Allie
it's
was
not
there. We had a
official
table.
here. It's
Yeah, they
just
did.
fun. Or at least we hope it is.
You look so short, Mike.
Where's
That's because I'm in a low chair. I'm like
He's
a
in the
kid
tiny
at
chair.
the adult
Yeah.
table. I took the low chair. So
Yeah, I just looked up and I'm like,
Is this new?
yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, so last time when we left off, you all had journeyed upriver. You fought the big crocodile lizard things with multiple legs
was I here last time?
No, you weren't.
Oh, okay.
no.
that
That's when he had the migraine.
that attempted to swallow
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the sailors, the practical joker, and y'all went to amazingly great lengths considering that he kept doing practical jokes on all of you to save his life, for which he was appeared to be very appreciative and stopped doing the practical jokes for the rest of the journey. You made it upriver and disembarked, and the captain told you that if you wanted to get the faster way to the city, that if you went down this trail over here, take you to an entrance to the mountain that's known as the Half-Light Path.
I know. I was wondering when you were going to tell me to finish it.
Yeah.
You say the Half-Life path?
Half-Light.
Oh, Half-Light. I was about to say it sounds a little bit more morbid than...
I was like, I picked it up.
It's radioactive.
It's plastic. So are we still with
That was
2
fun.
shards? Or we have 3 shards now?
With 3.
I have 3 shards.
Okay.
They're
I couldn't remember
scattered
who
around
had it
the
now.
party.
Yeah.
I don't know who else got what.
Because I know
It's
Tiff,
magic.
your character has one, right?
Yes, I have
And then
a short.
Jared has a shard. And so now you have a shard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have 4 more shards left then?
It's the one that looks like Sorshin, the rune lord of lust, has the shard of lust.
Well, that makes sense.
It's literally built
Obviously.
into her suit.
So I take it the crocodile thingy is why you look like a predator now? Or is it something else?
No.
She's just an orc. She used to have green armor-ish, so she had it built
She built
the same way.
armor-ish.
A little bit more revealing than she used to have, though.
Yeah, because now she's in a different body. And so she's sexy.
Her boyfriend built her armor for her.
Oh! Her boyfriend. Okay.
I'm trying to remember, did we divvy out the money for the illicit gem sales?
Let's say no and get more money.
I actually don't think you did.
Thanks for the night.
So am I
guys.
still carrying it all then?
I want to say,
I was like, I know this
I thought we
handwriting.
did, or I just have been hoarding.
I feel like we did because
Yeah,
I
maybe you did.
You always poured money. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I think we did.
Yeah, it's true. I think we did. But you probably
Yeah,
won't be
'cause
reaching in any
we got it all in
coffins for it
platinum,
now.
and I've got
No, not
140
anymore.
platinum. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, there's
Okay, so the trail from the piers soon terminates in an open field nestled up against the cliff face. Several corrals and hitching posts and other amenities stand in a rough circle. There's a small group of traveling merchants sitting queued up in a line at the clearing's edge. In the center of the clearing, a huge set of bronze double doors stands embedded in the rock face. The portals are embossed with strange runes.
Tiffany. I heard strange ruins and I was like, Tiffany. You want to go read them?
I guess I'll try to go read them.
Okay. They are not in a language that you've ever seen.
What?
Can you read them?
I can try.
So are we on the Half-Light Pass right now?
You're trying to get into the half-light path.
You said there's doors and a portal?
Yeah, the door's close in front of the portal.
In the cliff face.
How can we see the portal?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they would. They're like open, but
Oh, I
they
thought
seal the
so
portal.
they close,
Right.
but they aren't
They
closed.
aren't closed.
Okay,
Correct.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm gonna use my eyes
right.
of the roomkeeper to try to read
All
it.
right. As you use the eyes of the roomkeeper
I'm gonna go blind.
and you stare at the door for a moment to read the runes,
Had a good life, guys. Thanks.
there seems to be something about the engravings and the construction that must be playing tricks on your eyes. The gate's edges, where the runes are, subtly twist and warp so that while all the edges seem straight and simple, as you're following it with your eyes trying to read the runes, you find yourself somehow looking at a different one. The outer edge becoming the inner, without it seeming to twist on itself, making it impossible to follow the runes and the words.
Is that hourglass new too?
Yes.
Is it just
You'll find out.
It's Durgans.
There's so much new stuff. I haven't been here in so long.
What is this place?
I don't know if you'll find out this session.
That's
You'll
how
find
you
out at some
know
point
you're
in time.
growing up when you come home and you're like, where am I?
When did you get this?
Let's hope we don't find out what the hourglass is.
Yeah, that's
Because
probably
Wes
not a good
knows
thing.
what the hourglass is.
It's probably my fault you have one.
It is. Well, it's actually
Mercer's fault.
Mercer's
Yeah.
fault. Standing next to the door is a small knot of authoritative-looking figures carrying weapons and wearing light armor. All are dressed in brown and gray uniforms with a sigil on the right breast. A golden arch against a midnight blue background.
But
They-
are people like going through the portal, or are they just standing there?
What you notice is people are standing like in a queue, and every now and then one of these armed people will come up and they'll like count out a certain number of people, and then they'll escort them into
Yeah, okay.
into the trail that leads into the mountain, and they'll disappear up and into the darkness.
And isn't there a second way we could go? Where is this?
Well, yeah, you'd have to make your way back now and
Oh,
then look
okay.
around and take the merchant road. That'll take you another week to get to the city.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I gotcha.
Well, I guess we just need to get in the queue.
Yeah, just get in line.
Wait our turn.
Yep.
After a few moments, one of the guard breaks from the group and approaches you all.
Fun.
He is walking beside him is an elf, not wearing the same uniform. The guard looks to be about 30 years old with a brown beard and hard but handsome features. He looks at you and says, "Greetings, I am Abra. I am a member of the Dusk Wardens." And he reaches out to shake each of your hands. And as he shakes your hand, he pauses for a moment, as if waiting for an introduction.
Just stare at him.
You don't need to know who I am. Alright.
So, does everybody introduce themselves?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Why don't we go ahead and give names, because we've got a player that doesn't know all the characters' names.
She's Shata.
My name is Jude.
I am Suter Philos.
I'm No, I'm
What's
Idris.
You can change that name if you want to. I just
No, I like
picked a
Idris.
random.
I am Selena.
I am Aya. And that's Callista.
Still reading that book.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's still reading the book, so don't.
Try to finish reading. I don't know why she's
Don't-
still doing it.
The short one is Rend.
Yeah, Ren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
The short one that needs
I'm
help with
surprised
everything.
it's quiet.
It's
Yeah,
not
he's
right.
surprisingly quiet right now.
I drugged him.
What am I?
Let's hope not.
You were a widow fighter.
I tell him we're with the Pathfinder Society whenever I introduce myself.
Ah, thought you looked capable. That's good.
Jesus.
Because of that, if you're willing to offer assistance in the event of an unforeseen circumstance, perhaps something occurring during the process of working our way through the half-light path, I can go ahead and get you to the front of the queue. And get you a discount on the toll.
What kind of perils are usually encountered on the Half-Light
Oh,
Pass?
usually nothing. We do a good job of patrolling it and keeping the areas that are more dangerous sealed off.
Is that your job as the Dusk Warden?
Yes, that's what the Dusk Wardens do.
And what unforeseen dangers might lurk within the path?
Well, it is a passage through the ancient underground realm and catacombs beneath the city, and there have been known to be some denizens of the deep dark that encroach upon the path from time to time. It's rare, but it does happen sometimes.
What's the toll for us to pass?
If you're willing to help, 1 gold apiece. I would offer less because you certainly look extremely capable, but that's the minimum amount that we are allowed to charge.
Seems reasonable.
What is the normal toll?
That would be 5 gold apiece.
Wow. That's quite the steep discount you're offering.
You look capable.
He doesn't notice sarcasm. I'm willing to help.
So am I. In case anything bad happens, we're going to help them.
Okay.
So with the
Hey, we left you alone to read, Callista.
I know you are.
with the different queues,
I know.
is each queue with a different Dusk Warden, or how?
Each queue gets 1 Dusk Warden to escort them.
How spaced out are the queues usually?
About 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
So we keep them in small groups because we have learned through the years that moving in more quiet is helpful in avoiding unintended issues.
That's understandable. How many people will be accompanying us in our queue?
It will be you and 1 merchant that I have yet to collect from.
So you want us to be responsible for his passage?
If you agree to these terms, you would be responsible in assisting in defending him if something happened.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear.
Sure.
What's the duration of how long will we be in the passage for until we get out?
It's roughly a 8 to 12 hour journey, just depending. The merchant that we're going to be with has a wagon, so it'll probably be closer to 12.
Okay.
So he kind of looks up at the sky. As late as it is, probably be morning before we get there.
Out of character, and this leads us to a city. Is that where we're
Yes.
headed? Okay. Which city is that?
What is known as the City of Strangers.
City of
I
Strangers.
don't like this city.
That's exactly where we need to be going.
I feel
Wait,
like
why are we
something
going
Is
to
bad
the
this a
city?
place-
It is my world's equivalent to Magnamar.
Oh God.
You mean my world's equivalent?
To your Magnamar.
Because this world's Magnamar is pretty
my,
good.
My world's equivalent to your Magnamar.
Okay. We don't want to go there.
I don't know how I feel about this, but okay.
It's awful.
Is it full of people like this character?
And if you have to make
No.
Is the
So
city?
it's where people go when they need sanctuary for whatever reason.
So this is
So
where
maybe,
you
yeah.
go, yes.
Is the City of Strangers where we saw the next shard, or is it just we have to?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
why
We
which
don't-
found you a forever home.
We go to a forever home.
Y'all can leave me
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna drop you off.
Now this makes me wonder which shard this is.
Shard of Death.
Which shards do we have?
Pride.
Lust,
Greed.
pride, and greed.
This is probably wrath.
This, yeah.
Yeah.
Told you, Death.
It's my shard.
Envy, maybe?
Or envy, yeah, that would
I
make sense.
actually meant to look at that before. Because you're not going to get to it this session, I don't think.
Oh,
We're just gonna
I
teleport.
really don't think you will.
Where the portal's actually gonna take
that
us.
breaks my heart.
I was like, come on, man.
I can check my notes.
I've been waiting for wrath.
But are we? I mean, but are we gonna play again this week before they go home?
We are home.
That,
I meant
that
go
mostly
back
will
to
depend
school.
on them.
Then we are home.
Shut up, Jared. You knew what I meant.
Jared,
I
how are you
know.
supposed to say
Saigon.
Is that what you
S-A-I-H-E-D-R-O-N.
got
S-A-I-H.
from the island? From the
R-O-N.
island?
Yeah.
Is it like a...
Sahedron. S-A-I-H-E-D-R-O-N.
D. He was
Texan so like where you is.
Where you be at? Ho.
I get the pencils from the front that I stole.
What about those pencils?
Yeah, I took some out of there.
Oh,
for
okay.
the-
With that, he asks you to follow him, and he walks up the queue more toward the front. There's a merchant there, and you see him look at the merchant's two sons, and he's got the wagon. He said, "All right, that'd be 20 gold with the wagon." And he turns to you all and does your head count and tells you, the amount of gold for you guys. And the merchant's like, "Why do they get to go for less?"
Do you want to protect us?
No, I'm a merchant, but it's not fair that I should have to pay more.
You're not paying more, we're paying less. There's a difference. Because we're here to protect you.
And I got split up.
Make sure nothing happens to this beautiful cart.
You're following the same trail and path that I am. You're using the same system and road. You should have to pay the same. And at which point, Abra looks at him and says, "You're paying more because of your wagon. It's going to be loud and it's going to slow us down." And the merchant kind of helps a little bit, but gets the pouch out and gives it to him and pays the toll.
I feel like you should pay our toll too.
I'll go over to the merchant and just slide him 2 platinum.
Oh my god.
Why?
Why?
Not the guy that was paying. Why not?
I mean, we already
It's gonna
paid
be
1
loud.
gold.
So
It's gonna make her passage more difficult.
We're already protecting him.
Right.
I'm the nice one in the party.
He's like,
You're welcome.
No, you just bought him. We should have a traveling merchant with us now. 20 gold pieces just for, just cause.
I'm the nice one.
We own his
We
wagon.
have enough mean people in the party. We need some niceness.
Shaka just stares at you when you do it.
Can't win.
But she forgets Shanta likes money.
Yeah, why don't you give Shata some money?
I'm just making a
kind
mental
of what
note
got
of where
Shaka
he put it
into the
on him.
situation she's in.
Yeah.
Shanta knows where the money
Shaka's
is.
gonna rob him while he's
No
sleeping.
more jewelry.
and let me
only
kill
coins.
Only coins.
Okay, with that,
Necklace
he
that got
leads
me in
you
trouble.
into the passageway, and as you go past the door, you can see that the guards are beginning to close the doors to seal the passageway behind you.
Well, that's not foreboding or anything.
Right.
Whatever.
Mm.
I've
And,
had worse happen to me.
But fair enough.
Yeah.
We have.
As it begins to close, he hands each of you a necklace. It's on a leather thong with a crystal on it. And he hands it to each of you, and as the doors are closing, it begins to glow. Just enough to give a little bit less than torchlight.
Shaka throws it on the ground and stomps on it.
I don't need this.
Last time she picked up a necklace, she died.
Oh,
This garbage
I
away.
pulled out my goggles.
I guess
Yeah,
I put on
you
my
have
goggles
goggles.
too.
He does go ahead and hand you the crystal, and he said, "I advise you wear it anyway, even if you tuck it beneath your jerkin."
I mean, I'm fine with wearing it. I just want to be able to see.
Yeah, that too.
It will allow me to locate you if something should happen.
Oh, he wants to locate me. Takes crystal, rips it off, throws it.
He kind of shrugs, walks over, picks it up,
I'll have no one
tucks it
locate
in, tucks it
me.
in his
Why are you trying to
pouch.
travel with this guy?
He's helping us through the passage.
So you was fun.
So how are we lined up?
We're helping
I'm
the
in the
merchant, and we have like a
Obviously.
guide.
It's the only character I get to do that with.
I'm in the front.
Everybody should go ahead and get knees.
Oh no!
Give me what?
Just to have them. Nothing's happening yet.
Ugh.
Yet.
Tiffany picked me one.
We got the same score.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, I get 2.
I did
Oh,
itty
yeah.
bitty one.
Damn it!
Your initiative.
I know it's +3.
No.
No, it's +5.
+5. Oh, I forget. Ugh. Okay. Because it's your dex.
Annie,
It's 13.
one for you.
No,
Yeah, this
we're
can
in
be
the
shot
sheets
to
with
half
A.
naked.
Sweet.
So it's 16.
Just where's
Just
one
wait
of your,
until I get the witch elves
I was gonna say,
done.
where's one of your witch elves?
Yeah.
So you need to
Oh wait,
turn
there's this one, even more naked.
She's got an arm missing, man. You trying to say here? Yeah, that one works.
That's what makes monks so fast.
She's got muscle.
I know. Liz was helping me earlier, and he's like, "Good lord." We forgot about this part.
Oh right, yeah, initiative.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh. This one.
Why are you looking like He-Man?
Do I grab?
With that bleach
I don't
blonde
know where
hair.
my
I know,
normal
right?
one is, but
I don't know where mine
There's
is.
another
either.
one.
This is always the bard Vinny.
Everybody that does the bard uses that mini.
that's cool.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna have to get a couple other minis that are bars.
Allie, if I want one,
Yeah.
grab you one.
Yeah,
Tiefling.
my tiefling.
Callista just randomly.
Can you come
I
here,
have a
Mom?
one that looks kind of
pooped
undead
in the
now.
cave.
Yeah.
Gulpy.
You're an undead tiefling now? What?
There's a
What did I
black
miss?
one.
Don't answer now. I
No,
remember.
she's not
I remember.
undead.
Not
She just
undead,
smells
but-
like it.
Do you have the
I
information
stink.
on your book?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Does she believe?
Never mind,
does
you told
she
me that.
Hang out with old men.
You can smell me 10 feet away.
Oh, it's over there.
I spray perfume on you and it doesn't help.
We'll start to call her Caleb.
Anyone have some rose tonic?
It looks over there.
Maybe we can just blow it and splash it on
I mean, we do have all. Well, I gave them to
I
Sutera,
emit
but
a
Sutera
sour,
does have
slightly rotting
all
stench.
of those.
That's right,
Things
you
of
did tell me
perfume.
that though. Thanks, guys.
This is new also. You hadn't seen this.
Do I have a
Seth
staff?
said just
I
got
thought
here,
I
no
had
one
stuff.
at door.
Whichever.
This one.
Hear that, Seth? Show that to Tiffany.
Ah,
Tiffany.
you hear that not so
That's my
distant
gnome
banging
answer.
on of a hammer on a shield?
Oh my gosh, what is he firing?
Why?
Oh.
That's pretty scary.
Right?
He's trying to taunt
Did you
us
read
when
what
he's
he
not
wrote?
here. He says, you hear the not so distant banging of a hammer on shield.
That's my gnome in Chuck's campaign.
That's
All
a little
black?
bit scary.
Well, no, I've got the painting. I just got the mini.
He's
Well,
got like
added a couple
the
of
old
extra.
school, what people would consider looks like the devil. Like
I know,
facial
right?
hair, like the pointed
Yep.
goatee.
and a beret.
Right?
And he dressed like, he's like all in like bright different colors.
That's gonna be interesting.
And he does stuff just to see what will happen.
Here comes the loudness.
And writes them.
Bang on your shield.
Hello.
The
Hello.
whole thing on your shield.
Why is it? What?
No shield banging.
It's so weird to me.
No shield banging.
No shield banging.
This is the first time I've seen him in a polo.
I know, right?
different.
Is that weird?
So, when Dick said you
Let me fix it real quick.
Y'all both working with us? I didn't know that.
He just got his job back there again.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Ooh, I get Scimitar of Vengeance.
That's not you, but okay.
Idris.
Interesting.
You can't have that one.
I can't have this one?
No.
I see adamantine plate on there.
Oh my gosh, Seth, you should be a female the next time. That would be hilarious.
Don't.
It's like, don't do it.
Give it like 3 more sessions with my
we're
campaign.
friends,
He'll
that's
probably be a
all.
woman soon.
We are friends.
Her?
This makes our life
Yeah,
funnier.
the way he's going.
Yeah, he might be a woman soon in my campaign.
You want it?
Fine.
Brings jar of peanut butter.
Alright, so
Don't make fun of my peanut butter.
I need a stealth check from every.
Do you think we're stealthing?
Oh, God.
Who is
No.
present for this stealth check? Everyone.
All of
All of
us.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I'll cast pass without a trace.
And
Oh, yeah, I'm never
Everyone
gonna
gets
get
plus 10.
What is this?
Really?
That's your character sheet's
Oh,
in there.
Yeah,
wow.
pass without trace is sweet.
and you get plus.
Sweet, so I'm at 28.
So you're-
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Zilda to get that spell.
Alright,
She
I'm
could
at
have it. She just doesn't.
I don't know how things work.
Okay, if we got plus 10, I'm
You
28.
didn't even know I had darkness. I had that 3 levels ago.
You cast pass without trace, and your character and my character, we just disappear from the
Oh.
world.
Yeah.
I'm a lot higher than
I'm
that,
at
but
10.
it's okay.
Yeah, 27.
Because
No,
they put me at
no,
plus
like-
20.
Because
Really?
my stealth was a plus 8,
Is
and then you gave me a plus
chainmail
10.
Yes.
And I was already at an 18.
So you're
I'm just-
36.
Yes!
Oh.
We don't have a monk in our party.
You don't have a monk in your
No,
party?
she rolled 38.
No more.
Pretty sure you're at disadvantage there, Chief.
That's my second
Just think
roll.
next
The first
time
one
I
was a
walk
12.
up walls
Oh,
and
so-
on water.
Is
I'm kind of
plate-
stealthy now, thanks to
Is
you.
plate disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, so roll that again because you have disadvantage. So you take the worst of the two since you got higher. You just get your first roll.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so
26.
That's a good dinner.
16.
16.
22.
What's up?
36.
That's
26.
with disadvantage.
20.
36.
What'd you roll?
26.
Okay.
14.
So,
dice.
you pass along for, you
Get plus
go
10.
along for a
Plus
while,
10.
For stealth?
and
Because of him.
That's not Trace.
Oh.
I give you plus 10.
So she was 26.
See, look, you can be quiet.
Alright.
This is how you do it.
I just don't know what's going on.
We're in. I don't know the name
We're
of
in
it.
a
Guys, I
cave.
think the drugs are wearing off now.
We're in the Underdark.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just waking up.
Yeah.
He's got his alt necklace on and everything and doesn't even realize it.
you go through several different passageways and tunnels. You hear dripping water. Every now and then, as you go past, like an open passageway off to the side, you hear deep guttural sounds, but they sound like they're echoing from the distance. And when you hear that, Albrecht just kind of motions you to move on past that passageway. Gets you guys past it and kind of directs y'all just keep going straight. And he kind of stands there and watches down that passageway for a little bit and then catches back up and keeps you going. You eventually make your way beyond a twisted door, roughly about 15 feet wide, into a 15-foot tall tunnel, and it winds up through a cliff at a very steep but relatively manageable slope. The tunnel begins as natural-looking cave, but as it climbs, it passes into numerous distinct regions where the tunnel has been painted with crude pictographs or decorated elaborately with carved pillars and frescoes. And in some places, it actually becomes almost mirror smooth. Turns at right angles, almost like a maze or a labyrinth, and he doesn't even hesitate. He's just taking a particular path. Give me perception.
Is this considered mountain or subterranean?
Subterranean.
Oh, that
Okay.
sucked ass.
I found them.
You found them?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
They were in your army box.
Why would you put them
17.
there? 20.
12.
8.
13. 19.
4.
This book is great.
We're both not noticing anything.
Are you reading it again?
Yeah.
She's walking in it.
It's the third time.
She wants to die now.
This
she's
book
she's
is
gonna read it until it
amazing.
kills her.
I really want to find that hand.
I'm just grabbing her by the hand and pulling her along as we go. That's all
Did
I'm
somebody
doing.
say hand?
Hand?
Don't grab her left hand; it'll just come off.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to chop it off.
You might eventually.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Don't go too inside.
You guys are watching him make these turns. There's nothing marking the path, and after is anybody trained in survival?
Yes.
Okay, if you're trained, you can give me a survival check. Those of you who are not trained, it doesn't take but a little bit of time in this maze area.
Nice.
You have no idea how to get back to where you started.
Neither do I.
Yeah, no.
No.
I got a 21.
Oh, good.
I mean, I have a
You
plus.
think, you think you could find your way back. Obviously, you don't know the way out, but you're pretty sure you could probably manage to find your way back. You continue on for a little bit, and
Beef jerky.
suddenly from the dark,
You won't eat jerky, you know that.
you hear a
Oh, it's
woman's
meat.
scream off down one of the side passages. It's loud and it echoes through the chamber that you're in.
Does it sound like it's further along than we are, or behind us?
It's down one of the side passages that y'all are going past.
Wait, about how far off do we think it is?
Oh, it's
Give me perception.
15.
It's hard to tell because of the echoing, but you think probably only about 100 feet or so down that passage.
Turns out she would actually try to help.
To help the woman screaming.
Yeah.
Abra, do you think that might be one of the other parties that's making their way through?
He kind of looks down the passageway. If it is, their warden will take care of him, and he keeps going.
I'll keep on.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Going. I got a mission.
So are we on like a field trip?
Sort of.
Yeah.
We're going to the city of
He kind of lags back to
strangers
you. It's like,
through a deep dark tunnel.
I don't want to cause any alarm. And don't let the merchant know this. But be on your guard.
Being hunted? Is that what you said?
What makes you think that?
You mean besides the screams?
Something is pacing with us on the other side of the walls. It's tracking us.
Is this a new day? Do I have mage armor up?
Yes, it's a new day.
Okay, then I'm casting mage armor.
I'm gonna cast mage on my field.
I'll have my bow out. As he says that, I'll look at him.
I have my fists.
It would have to be a keen beast to track us currently.
True.
Out of character because we can't be tracked by non-magical means right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you are
I was just realizing we had 3 different kinds. That's why.
very good at staying quiet and out of sight. And I believe that our biggest problem is the wagon.
Oh, we have a wagon?
Yeah,
The merchant's real
You get roped
danger.
into protecting
We're
this dude.
protecting a merchant, and we
And
have a
just
tour
sons.
guide.
Hey, don't we have a bag of holding?
Yeah, we do.
Can we put the wagon in the bag of holding?
No.
It's my bag.
I was gonna say, isn't it her bag?
No, I
he's
want
got
to.
one too.
She
So we
wouldn't
have
share
one
her
too.
bag, so we got another one.
I got my
Y'all
own
never
bag.
asked me to
I mean,
share.
it's only
With hookers
2
and
feet
blackjack.
and 4 feet.
There's a blackjack.
We could
I wonder
I'm
use
gonna
these.
Yeah.
look at him and I'm gonna ask him what creatures are these?
I
Not know yet.
What are this? Do you know the way?
But there are many dangerous things here.
Well, my fists are up already.
And I am concerned that we have drawn the attention of one of them. Just be on your guard.
Okay.
You continue, and sometimes the side passages you see are closed off. You come across areas where there are narrow ledges, and you kind of have to really work carefully with the wagon to get it past. You can see where a lot of the flooring, especially in the areas where it's narrow, that has been worked more recently. Looks like probably the wardens have kind of done some work to expand or make it a little bit safer for merchants with wagons and such like that. You eventually come to some areas where the side passages are completely bricked up. And as you're going through all these areas, Albert explains to you that one of the tasks of the Dusk Wardens is to maintain the maintenance on these areas that are blockaded. That it's known that those passages lead to areas that are infested with either tribes or clans or just hideous beasts, and so they keep those barricaded and maintain those barricades. Eventually you come to the tunnel straightens out, and it's a long, straight, flat area, and your pace is actually able to pick up a little bit, although Otter does kind of keep it a little bit easier so the wagon doesn't make too much noise. And it opens up to about a 15-foot diameter tunnel. It's completely natural rock at this point. You come to an area that opens up into more of a chamber, and you can see there are elaborate carvings depicting a falling star wreaking havoc on a humanoid populace. flanked by an enormous archway carved with twining vines that almost obscures leering skulls. The space inside the arch has been bricked up, and but many of the bricks appear to be broken or sticking out at right angles. Abra motions you to move on by, but as you do, he pauses and takes a look at the brickwork barricade. Your perception.
Social training.
Oh no. 18.
9.
10.
19.
What was that?
19.
21.
13.
12.
11.
What was your Stephanie?
13.
13? Okay, those of you that got 18 or higher,
Well,
No, not us.
you hear Abra mutter under his breath as you're going past him. That isn't right. And at that precise moment, the brickwork explodes outward, and he flies backwards about 20 feet amongst a just blast of brick shrapnel.
There's a little bit of baby pieces.
That'd be a roll initiative.
Rolling.
Well, this time I rolled suck.
Place your minis in this area up to about 15 feet into the chamber in your marching order.
I guess.
Hey, Jude. I'll put you
Oh,
there.
don't put me in the front.
I'm going back here right now because my initiative
Put us-
sucks.
Here, put Sutera in there.
yeah.
Let Abra be there.
in there.
'Cause I'm at work.
Put her
Hey.
I got you, baby.
somewhere in the
Alright,
front.
place Abra
And then me
I gotta
somewhere
find me.
near the back.
prone just on the other side of that little
Right
here?
top, down more.
Yeah,
And
I think
that
Rin looks
way.
exactly
So,
like
thank
that.
you for
Over
the
one more.
gift.
Right there.
You're welcome.
Yep, prone.
Did you know you got us a gift?
Oh
Actually, the
A little tall.
Rin's been
this on the
lifting.
other side of that other set of stalagmites.
no! This side?
Nope, the other side.
been lifted.
This side.
That side. Yep, right there.
I'm getting stretched, apparently.
Get wrecked.
Get right, son.
And take that piece and that piece off. Yep, there you go.
Great.
Alright.
Yes, the wall blew out. I need missing beasties.
Turns out he did not know, did we?
You do not know the way.
It's time to spit on the false queen.
Trying to figure out how to play your character.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot my ring at home, guys.
Your ring.
I can't wear mine at work
Oh.
because it's too big and it rips gloves.
We
So.
won't tell.
There's two of those in the spaces where we took the stuff out, and the other one behind it.
No, don't put that down.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Actually, do
I don't
it.
like those ones.
Don't worry, they're stuck in the hole. They can't do anything. We just go
They're
around.
stuck in the hole. Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry,
They're stuck in
Tiffany. I
the
didn't mean to make it cold in here.
Oh, it's okay. I can cover up.
The jacket got me a
We can
little
always
warm.
turn the fan back on.
I get told that I'm like an old person.
I'm that way too.
Whenever I have a blanket in here.
But what wasn't one time
But
you
I'm
me
still
and you
in the
both?
corner, so I don't.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I wish I had Leanna's number so I could text her and be like, Leanna, bring me a jacket. Blanket. Did that really say water, Joe?
Are you mad at me when I use this two-handed or I don't use the two-handed? There.
I don't get mad at you. Ever.
Okay, well, after your lie, I'm gonna answer the question.
One-handed is what you were preferred to use it as, unless you've spoken with Mike about that thing.
Roll initiative.
I thought we already did.
I don't know, you may have.
I hadn't.
Some people have.
I was waiting on the second calling.
Alright, who got above 20?
22
God, I'm glad this isn't new in there.
in the front.
Check this.
That'll be tomorrow.
I really want to come and sit in on a Numenera game just to see what it's like.
No.
Who got
horrible.
15 to 20?
It's pretty bad.
I got a 16.
That's the only one?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Wow.
12, but I got a plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10?
10 to 15.
So you're
10.
above 20?
11.
Okay, that's
How do you have
Yeah.
a plus 10 initiative?
Yeah,
I have 11.
I got like a feet.
Did
I
you
think for
really
it.
text for the point?
It's the reason why I got
You
it. I
said
had to pick
us, so I didn't know if you needed to.
Well, when it's us, it's usually us two, and we just share.
Okay, well, I
Jimmy
brought
got
two,
a
so you each
13.
have one.
And I got a 10.
Which one do you want? The fuzzy?
My fuzzy
What did
one.
Jimmy get? How
I got a
I saw your car. I was like, oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yes, I saw everyone else. Yeah, I haven't seen
Look at her
these.
pants.
13. You got what did?
I got
Really?
a 10.
And it's got minion
Judy
speak on
got a
it.
13.
That's.
I got an 11. If you did not hear that, by the way.
I now know
for me.
what size
What's the
pants
monk's name
everyone
again?
is.
Aya.
Aya.
A-Y-A.
Yeah.
Aya.
That sounded
And I
like
prefer
from
them
those
over my men's
combat.
jeans.
Yeah,
Aya.
because they have
Aya.
I don't care about the pockets, but the fit is.
I think I'm gonna have a Mexican name. I'm gonna have a Hispanic name next
I
time.
can't take a pocketbook in lab,
I keep talking about, thinking about Coco.
so I need
I
pockets.
keep singing
That is
Poco.
5 to 10.
I'm a 10.
Okay, y'all have the silence.
You're just waiting for that word.
I'm a
Did I
10.
get it? I know I don't have suit terror yet.
4.
Wow!
Oh, you're on the
Man.
bell.
Initiative.
That is weird.
We've got a banjo.
Shot the
Even I'm
whole heart
doing better than
off.
you.
Dang.
Ding,
Wait,
ding,
wait,
ding,
wait,
ding,
wait.
ding.
Is that Soter? Ding 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 in the background.
No, that's not Soter.
He doesn't believe in banjo music.
That's right. He doesn't believe in anything.
He doesn't believe banjos exist.
I don't believe we actually walked through a portal. We just got another door open for us.
Says
You
the
walked through
man
a
that
portal?
watched me
Yeah.
go through a portal of a painting.
That didn't
Alright,
happen.
Shot this up.
He doesn't believe
Well,
that
I
happened
see.
either. He was dreaming.
Do I see the creatures?
Oh yes, yes. You see.
Do they look like
Hand me
that?
the Tome of Beasts. I will show you what they look like.
Oh.
Oh
I want
no.
one of these.
It's not good when you pull out that
There's a little
book.
bit
I know,
of
right?
that's
Awesome when I
careful.
pull out that book.
Ditto.
About.
This looks like a fancy new book.
It
Got
is.
for Christmas.
Yeah, we fought some weird six-legged crocodile things out of that book last time, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
I wish I was here to fight that.
No,
To
you're
use
not.
my fist of fury.
It's
Did
You
dope.
took all the stuff that we've been like hauling around for you.
I have
They look
on
like that.
my. Ugh.
Don't you have one of those?
Scabies.
Yeah.
You
I've
can
got
have
a
that
purple
thing.
worm. Yeah, you can grab the purple worm. That's
No,
not really what it is.
Let's not grab
No,
that.
let's,
I'm okay with
let's
this
just
not
leave it
being
there.
there.
I was gonna say, on my thing, I have some night goggles, a belt, and a whatever. How the heck you say that?
What kind of belt did you get?
It says a monk
The
belt.
monk
She got
belt.
one.
I get
I don't know what that means, but she got one.
2 attacks
know what
and
it
a
does.
I
cantrip.
think it's just a piece of rope.
Can we just go ahead and roll
Fair.
all of it?
Yeah, what kind of attack are you using?
She's gonna hit with the. Well, I'm gonna run over there and try to smack it with the
Okay,
ring.
so move to where you want to move to.
Well, I say, if you need me to move you, I'll move you.
Right there.
Before it gives them.
In the front.
That probably doesn't hit because it's a 10.
That misses.
And the second one is like 13.
And that misses. I mean, you make impact, but they're thick scales. Your impact, I mean, your swing just bounces off. It does nothing.
Great.
We're all gonna get attacked here in a minute.
Anything else?
I can acid splash them.
You can.
It just says one action within 60 feet.
Okay.
So do I roll to?
I think
do
it's a
that? I think that just
dexterity.
happens.
Is it dexterity for them for Ashen Splash? Yeah, it's dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Against your DC,
So
which
which
is,
one?
Which one are you doing it on?
It says I can do it to 1 or 2, so I guess both of them.
picture of this part.
If
If
I
they're
can
within
hit 2
5
of
feet,
them.
then yes.
Yeah, are they within
There's only
5
one
feet?
that's within 5 feet.
Okay, then just the one.
If they're within 5 feet of each
Of
other.
each other? Okay. So you want to get the front two, or do you want to get the one that's near you and the back one, or?
The one that's near me and the back one.
Okay. Alright, so.
So there's
blue
3
guy
of
will
those
be
worm
back.
things?
Yes, there are 3.
Jesus.
Alright, that's a definite fail. What's the DC?
14.
They both fell.
They take 10 damage.
I'm gonna need a little bit more of these.
One creature within range or 2 creatures within range. So within 5 feet of each other. Dexterity saving throw or take 1d6.
Oh wait, I have written down 2.
Yeah, you do. Because.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you do your little cantrip and a little blob of acid sprays out from your hand, impacts the one, splashes to the other, and it just seems to flow off their hide like water.
Crap.
Sons of a bitch. Sons.
And that brings up Abra, who will stand up. And he will move in to engage the one directly in front of him. Yep.
Does he want to die?
Yes. Yes, he does.
This is his job. This
Yep.
is what Arcana they do.
I mean, that guy's got a lightsaber. We should be fine.
Is it really?
No, he's not Vin.
I was like, wait, what? Lightsaber.
Yeah,
He
they
does
have a
hit.
lightsaber, pretty much.
Ring, ring.
Then leaves Magnamar at night to come fight demons with other people.
The one across town, I think.
He does manage to get up under one of the scales and just slides his long sword in.
Is there a Waffle House on Ashley Street?
That much damage to that guy.
5 points.
There's one at
Yeah.
5
Well,
points.
that's not Ashley.
And that brings up
well,
Jude.
that's not good.
It's on
Um,
Ashley Street.
So there's 2
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
The address is on.
So he hurt that one?
Yes.
Alright, then I will use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark it.
Okay.
And then I will loose 2 arrows into it.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Are you still right here, though?
Yeah, will you back me actually into that corner? Yep.
Okay. This one.
The first one is an 18.
Get it.
That will hit.
Alright, and the second one is a natural 20.
Oh!
At least you damaged it with the first one.
Right.
Kill him.
Wait, are you a ranger?
Girl.
Yeah.
I didn't specify my Colossus Slayer, so I'll put it on the first one that's not a crit.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because the other dude damaged him.
Yeah.
Poop.
Alright, so that's going to be 12 plus 7, 19 points on the first one. And then the crit will be 9 plus 8 is 17. Plus 7 is 24 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I like a ranger.
Anything else, sir?
No, I think I've done everything that I'm allowed to this turn.
I know
Okay.
that.
All 3 of them begin emitting this horrendous screeching noise.
Oh,
This is
great.
where I'm unconscious.
The third one actually goes down and disappears, and then comes up right over here in front of all of the party, right there.
Ooh.
No, move over it. Yep. There you go.
I'll put it in there.
If y'all really want me to have this, I got this.
All right. So the
As long as it doesn't hurt me. But
first one.
As long as it doesn't kill me.
I'm always on the edge of death, guys, so you know.
I mean, don't fireball yourself. Like,
No, it's not a fireball.
All right. So the one on
Something more fun
Abra
and
attempts
dangerous.
to bite him,
Nice.
and that will succeed with a 24.
Ugh.
The one on Shotla attempts to bite her. That's only a 14.
Nope.
You can do those.
And let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 people there. So 3. Who's the one with all the armor on?
The giant, that one?
Yeah.
That's me.
So, you get these after
The non-giant?
I'm on my tiptoes.
That's how he sees
Right.
himself.
after
Yeah.
That's how
That's
I
his
feel.
ego.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's
Thank you.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know who is in the middle.
I need,
Let's scare
I
the
need,
merchant to death.
8d8
the maneuvers.
From whom?
from anybody. I
Go
don't care.
somewhere else. Do you?
There's
I got
3.
1, 2,
I got
3.
1, so that's 4.
There's 3.
7.
I'm not sure if you
One more.
oh my god. Their attack does 48 damage.
You can just pick 3.
Apparently.
Yeah. That's a thing.
They have brutal critical.
3 that you like.
Oh, good.
You can use them with
Be
your
it.
superiority dice.
If my dice like rolled max damage, don't tell me, okay? I don't want to have to microwave them.
Smash them on the anvil of
You
contempt.
take 48 points of piercing damage.
Jesus!
I can take
And
it.
I need you to make a
This is where I can't take.
dexterity save.
Where'd that marker go?
Rip up.
The red one?
I don't know. I was right there last night.
It's on that shelf behind me.
Other way.
Oh, thank you.
We play a game of Sigmar today.
How much was that? 43? 48.
48.
48.
2 weapons.
And a dex.
Yes.
Yep. I made it.
With
a 5.
DC 2.
5. Okay, so this is what the party sees.
Oh.
It apparently burrows and comes up through the ground, rears up, and just opens its maw huge and wide and just goes, lifts up. He's gone.
Nice.
Isn't this the second time he's been swallowed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time was the water elemental, right? And he was just inside like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think that was like the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he
Yeah,
get
'cause he's
swallowed
been
by
eaten
the
swallowed by-
crocodile?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
last
got swallowed by
time.
that.
This isn't even new anymore.
Wait,
It's
get
just
swallowed.
Yeah,
This is SOP for now.
it's not
Can't you
too...
like fight them from the inside or by
Be like Draxon.
This was my plan all along. You guys just had no idea.
Dimension door inside the giant worm. Yeah, good idea.
All right.
No, he's screaming to his god right now.
Pretty much.
You
That-
are
So you can use
blinded and restrained.
Ooh.
You do have total cover from attacks from the outside, though,
Oh.
which is handy.
Fire away.
Okay. Don't have to worry about killing you.
All right, that will bring up.
I'm bulletproof. No? Nobody?
Yeah.
Vin? I mean, not Vin.
You can do it.
Titus.
Yeah, I can guess right. Okay, so just to kind of make sure I'm telling her what to do right, she gets 2 attacks, and then she can use superiority dice to do one of the maneuvers,
Yes.
and that's
Do
it.
She does have action surge once per short rest, so she can do that to get an extra action.
You made her. You said she was dual wield?
Yeah.
No, she can use bonus action for another attack also. So she'll get 3 attacks.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay.
that. And then, so I don't get to pick any of these.
You can if you use a superiority dice, but you only get. Oh gosh, you broke it. There we go. I fixed it. It's okay.
You perfect.
So you only get 5 per short rest. So you can use them if you want.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay behind you, by the way.
Yeah, but you don't have to use it like every round.
Okay, I want to use it this
This will be
I
fun.
feel like we need it.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Now
find
I'm
out.
totally okay with whatever you're going to do. Unless it's like banishment, and then I might have
I'm
something
gonna banish all 3 of them.
Like, that's a new fighter archetype.
You're in for a wild ride.
Could I do this one and then damage 2 of them?
Yeah, let's try and figure out where you're at.
But then
She's
the one in front of us.
No, she's over there.
This one.
I don't think you're close enough is the thing.
There's the blonde
You know,
fighter
she
in the
can
back.
move around the one that's.
She
there.
can't get within 5
This one?
feet of
That's
2
Yeah, that
Allie's
one.
character.
That's Allie's
Calista.
character?
I think she can.
No, Callista's over here. Callista's right here.
Oh, so we didn't use that one.
Yeah, this is just an extra piece.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was just hanging outside.
Hey. Yeah, good luck, guys.
That's actually
On top
right
of
there, so
everybody.
she could whip around to there.
Okay, so you
Whoop,
can do
whoop.
this.
Do I want to?
I'll
now?
meet you.
Okay, yeah.
These pure
Is this
characters
one?
look
Of
like
course,
they're
she is
so hard
flanked,
to.
but you know.
These look like they're so hard to paint.
Do you want to be flanked?
The pewter.
This one
Which
isn't.
means
The other
like
one
other
isn't
than the
gonna.
plastic?
The other one's just gonna keep munching on what's in
I
front
like
of
metal
them.
minis a lot better.
One's full already,
I've
right?
never
Yeah.
played with minis, so I don't.
So
I don't
let's
know.
do this.
I'm gonna try to join you in there, Runs.
So, you're gonna roll this.
Yeah, you can have what's left once I get done.
Has either one of them been hit?
one's been
This
not either
one-
of those 2.
Unless
Yeah.
this is the one that's been
That
damaged.
one's been hit pretty hard.
Shot sucked.
It's okay, Sean.
10.
Plus.
Plus 9.
19.
I was adjusting my
That
eyes.
hits.
So
Go
since
ahead.
you hit it, you can use this.
It's adjusting my
Yeah. And thus it gives damage to
Well, yeah,
both
and
of
I-
them,
dark
right?
vision?
The same amount of damage.
So she's
Yeah,
doing
so
a sweeping
yeah.
attack.
Okay,
You should.
cool.
Okay.
Does she add her superiority die to the damage?
Yeah, I guess since it's a maneuver, right?
Usually, your superiority die does something. Sometimes it's defensive, sometimes it's offensive.
If you need some help.
Well, I'm
I've never
doing a
played a
sweep.
fighter. I'm learning while I'm teaching.
Well, yeah, because I'm doing an attack, right? So I'm not doing. So
Yeah.
my
We're all learning how to
superiority
play
dice
fighter,
is
don't we?
attacking.
Yeah, I
Me
think it does
too,
extra
I wanna be
damage,
left
but I don't know if
And
it.
then my item has a plus
Everyone's
9.
like,
It's been a
put
long
out the
time
books.
since I've played a fighter.
So yeah, it does twice as much damage as it should have, like to 2 animals instead of just 1.
Right. And I think you add your superiority die to your damage
Battle
roll,
master.
So you roll these.
which is really
Oh.
freaking awesome when you crit with it.
Oh no!
And
Do
you
you
add
guys
it.
have dark vision? I don't anymore. Do I have dark vision?
So this
No,
is
do
13.
not.
Just so you know, I put
That's the
on my
one thing you
goggles.
lost.
Yep.
18. 18.
18 to each.
Nice.
But then what about that time?
So now
I
you're
lied. I
roll
got
to
fit
hit
6 on Friday.
again.
But important for the ranger, they are all wounded now. That was one attack, so you do have another.
I got fit 6 on Friday.
15.
15 will miss.
So you get bonus
Ooh,
action.
someone's
to attack
fighting.
again.
What was the game?
That was a cat round.
Oh, I thought that was a motorcycle going run, run, run.
16
No, that was a
this
cat.
time.
That sounds like
16
she's about to
hits.
attack
Oh,
something.
that's the receipt.
That's
Sound like
the
she's
magic
about
number.
to attack.
So now you get
She's probably either fighting Glacier
have a
or
rifle.
Sage.
plus 6
And then the cat
12.
from the back.
Plus
should be
another
able to
12.
attack.
Okay.
to one of them.
Okay, got it.
And then turn it
Unless
to
you
a
want-
cat room, but
Okay.
Anything else?
You could have done that.
Oh.
Should I defend
I'm sorry.
myself?
It's been a long day.
I don't think you can.
It's funny as I can't do that when I play
You
Bard.
can only use one combat maneuver a turn. You
Okay.
already did sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm done.
So we're done.
Okay. Aya.
Jesus. Okay.
You were what? That'll never not be old.
Let's see.
Oh, before you go, I've been forgetting this on everybody else.
Good.
Okay.
Everyone else.
I need for you to make a.
Oh, Jesus.
Where was that?
I disbelieve.
Oh, is this that screech?
Yes. Need for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a save against being blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or
Everyone?
stunned?
No, what now?
Is it against
Just
being
me?
deafened, paralyzed, or stunned?
Nope.
Just her.
Is this a magical plant trying to impede my movement?
This is a 21, by the way.
21? You're
Yeah.
good.
Yee. All right.
Ooh, yeah. That was loud.
That was
I
loud.
rolled 5.
You're bleeding. Your ears are bleeding a little bit. Your eardrums might be.
Oh,
Okay.
it's on your turn. It's if you start your turn with
Good.
30.
Okay. So
I know, I've already had my turn.
I'm going to.
Yeah, but they didn't screech until after your turn.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, you did shoot
I'm
them
gonna move
twice,
up.
and then they started screeching.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
And I'm gonna use
you
my
started this.
use my fists. I use my fist. Jesus, I forgot what I'm supposed to roll. This is terrible. I rolled a
Make your
D8.
save.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20 to hit.
Which
Yeah,
five
D20 to
maneuvers
hit.
did you choose?
See, I was trying to remember. See, guys, this is
One
why I
was
should
that
not
here.
not
Did they already
come.
hit that? Tell me the characters.
That was terrible.
But you add 8 to it.
I thought that was.
So that's 16.
Why are you both trying to scroll?
Okay.
You get a punch again.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yep.
Because I get 2, and then I could do 3 if I spend a key point.
Well, you can do 3 just for fun.
Just for
You
fun.
can spend a key point to do
Sweeping
4.
attack.
Yep.
Okay.
You can really just, like, kick the crap out of these things.
Very
Okay. Well, that
Not
last
bad.
one was a 9, so that's
That
terrible.
misses.
and evasive.
That must have been an extra one.
Fainting attack?
Yes.
That was an 18.
That hit.
And then we're gonna spin a key point and see what this one does. That that's a 26.
3 hits.
So that's
What's your fighting style?
3d6s, and then plus 5 to each one, or
So
plus
two
5 in
up to
general.
five.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Plus 5
Plus 5
to
each one.
Just plus 15.
So 15 plus whatever the 3d6 are.
6, 9, or right, 8, 12, 27.
27.
Sorry, guys. Math.
Callista. This
She's
is
just
what
I rolled a
good.
15.
She's just like the...
Okay,
Oh,
so
now you're very
you
kinky.
have the condition
Yeah.
of poison until the start of your next turn.
Oh, cool. I can't be poisoned. I'm immune.
Well, that's awesome. You're good.
Okay.
Doesn't she have to roll for her ears too?
That's what
the
you just
roll
did.
was.
Oh, okay.
Get poison through your ears.
Apparently.
It's kind of weird that the effect is poisoned. I think it's just because because if you have the poison effect, you're at disadvantage. I don't know why they don't just say you're at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
It's better than being incapacitated.
So,
Yeah, much better.
Like that one time we fought the.
my
Oh my God,
death
that thing was
allows me
horrible.
to use an action
Everyone
to cast
kept falling
Dominate
asleep.
Monster.
Nice.
The save is DC 18 on this guy.
The one that has rend.
Yeah.
Did you say dominate monster?
Yeah. Dominate
Nice.
Monster.
I really hope that doesn't matter if I
Am
try
inside
to
of it or not?
damage it.
Okay, so it's what type of save?
Save DC 18
Even though I have restraint, I'm
against
gonna
con-
wriggle my dentist.
Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. 18.
I don't know. I guess I beat it up pretty good with you in there.
18 on the die.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well. That was a bust, so I'll go back to my fancy boat.
I tried.
Rin!
Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle.
I was gonna make him throw up.
Well,
It's no sense it's you.
he'll probably still do that. I'll start.
Oh no. I think I beat him in the
What can I
stomach
do in
pretty
there?
hard.
Can I unrestrain myself from his intestines?
That's awful.
Tell you what, you could make a, make sure I'm remembering.
Actually, I'm still holding my sword, right? Like I didn't drop that. And I'm not muted.
Did he say the same thing as the purple worms, where if you do some damage, they might spit you back out?
Yeah.
I was hesitant.
Yeah, but they're worse than those.
Yeah, you could have to make a constitution save.
Just
Or
look up,
it'll
find
spit
it,
you up.
find this little uvula, and just tap it with
Okay,
your
so
sword.
here's the deal. When you're grappled, you can still attack.
Okay,
When you're restrained, you cannot.
right.
But you can attempt to break a restraint.
Okay,
So what I will allow is you can make an athletic check to break the restraint.
okay,
If you do, then on your next turn you can attack.
okay.
Because it takes your action. Unless you've got a way to get another action. Because it takes your action to break a restraint.
No, the first thing I'm going to do anyway is since I have my sword, I'm going to, because I'm not muted, right?
Well, can I give him my
No.
Inside his,
inspiration?
okay.
Right.
I'm going to start yelling within the bowels of this beast. And,
Everybody on the outside hears,
yeah, so you
and
hear,
you
like
hear a little...
by the power of Urvada just echoes out of his tummy, and the
Well, no, all they hear is...
and
We're all like, we know what he's saying, but it doesn't matter.
my sword will ignite itself and hopefully light up the inside of his stomach so I can see what's happening.
Oh, I forgot that your sword.
Does it do radiant or fire damage?
I mean, it is radiant light, but
Does
only
it do
if
extra damage?
if I hit him with it.
Okay, roll the radiant damage.
Okay.
Because it can't help but be hit by it. It's like, got it grabbed. Alright.
9.
9?
9.
Right.
I'm kind of
Fudging it.
house ruling that because it makes sense.
He's on fire, but he's not.
Yeah, right. Alright, so that's...
He ate the one that would hurt him the most.
Right.
Indigestion.
Yeah.
Oh no, if Shaka
Anything
would have
else?
gotten.
Oh no, that's it.
Okay.
He ate the weapon that would hurt
So
him
Tara.
the most.
But that would have been hilarious.
You
if Shaka
skipped
got-
me.
If Shaka got.
I did. I apologize. You went before
You
Ren.
always skip me.
Selena.
Do I need to make my...
It's because I know you're going to cast these wicked evil spells that just kill my beasts.
They're not evil. That's in that department.
It's all a matter of
over there.
perspective.
Do I need to make my save?
Yes, you do. He can't hear it, so...
He's inside of it.
7.
Is this like the third encounter I've been deaf in?
Alright, you have the poisoned condition.
Okay, that's fine. I don't need to attack them.
Yeah, I'm not rolling an attack. Spells.
What's back here?
A tunnel.
Okay, I want to kind of shimmy around.
Who are you? This one?
Yeah.
So is it 5, 10?
I don't want to be next to him. I want to shimmy past his range.
You are shimmying past him.
Okay, just make
She can
sure.
look through my space. You can look through
Oh, there
my
you go.
spaces.
So this is 15
and
feet.
More this way. And I want to put a fireball like right.
Are you gonna put it in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fire 'em up.
They need dex saves.
So Dex, and that's just going to get them, right?
Yes.
Alright, so dexterity. First one. 19 on the die.
You suck.
What's your DC?
I don't know.
16.
16.
He ended up with a 17, so he's okay. Second one. A 1 on the die, so he's at
Nice.
-1.
Telling me that worms are not very dexterous.
Is my DC? Was it 8?
8 plus proficiency plus
Yeah, you're
modifier.
right. 2, 4, 5. I need 3 more d6.
There you go.
Rule master.
Get that DM burn.
Jared's
Not
like,
him start DMing for us.
I know all the numbers.
How's that game going that you're doing?
We've had 2 sessions since October. We only had one in January, and then the
25.
semester started.
25.
burn them from the
That's
inside.
this one. So
With soda stick.
one.
Apologies.
Okay. You guys that are up there in melee with those two at the tunnel just see like this wall of napalm approaching, just rapidly moving up toward you, and it stops right on the creatures, and you just feel the heat of it
Smell their burning
blow
flesh.
across you.
Nice and toasty. It's really well cooked.
Shata.
Shata here's her retarded short friend.
I think
And
I think you skipped Suter now.
Oh, I did. Because I called you, and then I went to her, and I was like, oh, well, we already did the super.
You have to wait to talk.
Oh, I think I'm poisoned too. That's only a 9. Oh wait,
Yes,
wait.
you are.
Yeah. Okay.
You gonna cast Fireball also?
No, I'm not going to cast Fireball. I want to, and that's just disadvantage on attack rolls.
Well, it's
And-
disadvantage on any.
Ability check.
On any ability check.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to place.
Well, I guess it's technically the physical ability checks, isn't it?
It says disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I want to place my fairy fire where it will get this guy in front of me, but not get what's Juhi's character's name? Idris. I think there's
You
a.
can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Is
it
that
needs.
dexterity?
Yes.
That's a 11.
Okay, so he lights up as with the purple outline. So he's shimmering in here, and everyone has advantage on attack rolls against
So
him.
shiny.
Except for those of you who are poisoned because you have disadvantage. So
Love
it's a
it.
straight roll.
And then I will use my bonus action. Idris, you're doing well. So you have a bonus.
Oh, wow.
Use my bardic
She is
inspiration.
inspired.
Yeah,
I'm also not poisoned.
What does
What-
that do?
What is your inspiration die?
it's a.
Level, what do you have?
Is it D8 now? Okay, it's a
It's probably a
D8.
D8 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
She can use that on what?
a lot.
Any D20 roll, right?
Yeah, any D20 roll basically.
And AC, right?
Yeah, but she can use her reaction to add that to her AC. And you can't use it on damage.
Alright, that brings up shotgun.
No.
Where do I?
Okay, is the thing is that count as an enchantment? Poisoned?
No.
Everybody
Okay.
always forgets it.
So what do I just roll? What do we roll? Just a straight roll.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a Constitution save.
Disadvantage.
21.
No, you're good.
I remember raising those are
Or is it just
trophies.
ability?
I held one.
She hears Ren, so I'm gonna like turn around and attack the one that grabbed him.
Hey, Wes, is a saving throw different than an ability check?
Oops. Knock you
Yes.
over.
A saving throw.
So
Yeah,
I'm
they're two
gonna
different
attack his
Alright.
back.
I was
And
wondering, will we be disadvantaged now that we've gotten?
that was
Or
a
attack
9.
You do have advantage because there's someone diagonal to you there.
16 plus 7.
That hits.
And the second attack is an 18 plus 7.
That hits as well.
Were you counting me as a flank?
Yeah. Are you? You're
What's
right
its
there, aren't you?
What's its reach?
Whether you're talking
Uh,
about
Because I'm not in the square directly next to it.
Oh, then
We
I'm
had
back.
advantage on attack against that one anyway, right? Because of his.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, fairy
Fairy
fire.
fire.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Well, I just wanted. I didn't know if I was going to be in melee with it or not.
Yeah.
12.
No, actually, you have to be in your melee range to grant a flank.
16
But I mean-
damage.
I would get disadvantage
You're 100.
if I was in his melee range.
You get what?
I would get disadvantage on my attacks if I was in his melee range, though. That's what I was checking.
Yes. Yeah, well, but he's fairy fired anyway, so you're gonna have advantage on attacks anyway. So what's the total?
16.
Okay.
Say you because I did the
Anything else?
thing earlier this week.
Yeah,
I did.
Jude.
I will. Does our friend get to go?
Oh, yes.
I think you want one.
Have him off to the side. He's going to wail on the one that's in front of him.
Oh yeah? Did you succeed?
Nope.
That's
I did
okay.
16 damage.
And totally whiffs.
Does he die?
Is it my turn now?
How do you?
It obviously was because he was
you
affected by the
get to
second.
know how much you have?
Yes, Jude.
So I'll swap my bonus action to the one in front of me.
Okay.
Or swap my bonus action.
Yeah,
I'll use a
I know.
bonus action to swap my hunting mark.
That's my bonus action.
And then, so I got to make the save.
Mhm.
Con save. Okay.
3 HP.
6.
You have the poisoned condition, so you're at disadvantage on them.
So now I'm just straight up because of the fairy fire.
Yep.
If I take that one, okay.
This book makes me feel a little bit better because as I'm reading this, it doesn't tell you to make a Constitution save; it tells you to make a Fortitude save. And I do that all the time. I'll say, make a reflex, dexterity
Yeah.
save.
All right. So you know what? Let's make this first one sharpshooter. Let's give it a whirl. Oh no, that's a 7.
That's a total.
That will miss. The arrow goes wide.
Let's make this a second one a
I
sharpshooter.
guess the sound kind of makes you, has released.
That's a 6.
Your dice don't like you today.
You were afraid of piercing me.
Yeah,
I know
apparently.
what it is.
Yeah.
That brings them up.
All right.
No, bring him down.
All right. So first of
I
all,
wouldn't have hit without running. So I just
So I
sharpshooter.
get partially
A 2 and
digested.
a 3.
yeah, and tossed around by its stomach muscles and everything, and you take a total of 4 points of bludgeoning damage
It's a strong stomach.
and 6 points of acid damage.
As you were slowly digesting its bowels.
Over 1,000 years. Alright, so the one on Abra attacks and hits.
Yep.
Abra saves.
That's happening.
He's okay.
Oh no.
What's rent at?
Yeah, go with his math, not mine.
No,
I
it's
wonder if I
gonna
can
find
stick my spirit of healing inside its face to heal you.
What's my health?
Just throw it in there. Let him eat it.
Did you move away from? Okay, no, there's someone. Still. Is that Idris that's engaged with that one over there?
Which one? Wait, which one?
The one in the
one.
area.
Okay.
Alright, and it's got a flank, so it's going to have advantage. That is a 22 to hit.
I think he has to roll
What's
to
your
see how
class?
shifty she is.
Yeah, you can
Shifty. Oh my
Shifty.
god.
She's using her
It
bardic.
doesn't apply because Chuck's not here.
I'll never not be
She's
my
using her bardic inspiration to gain some AC,
Okay,
and it misses.
nicely done.
Is that for the rest of the turn?
Yeah, that's a reaction. Well,
Alright, so it misses her, and then the one that is over here on the party. 1, 2, there are 3 in range, so let's. No, there's 2 in range. No, there are 3. Okay,
I'm
so
in
let's
range.
see.
You're inside it. Of course you're in range.
Monk!
Remember, it's
Yes.
not actually a hook horror. It can't stick its own hand down its mouth to attack you.
I did like 48.
I think a 13 misses you,
Yes, yes it does.
48 hit points. Oh.
and that will bring up
Still.
Idris.
It's your turn.
your sweet revenge.
So it attempts
Oh, I'm
to
a-
swallow
I'm
the monk,
attacking.
and the monk
Yeah,
deftly
it's your
dodges
turn.
out of the way.
No!
Monk ain't got time for this.
Does she have a flank?
No, but if she takes the one that's in the group of the party, she has advantage on rolls.
Yeah,
because
the
it's
hook
got
horror
fairy
would
fire
have
on it.
advantage.
Oh, okay. So, you have advantage. Roll it.
Did she make her save, her Constitution save?
No.
Okay, so she's straight rolled against it.
Okay.
So
So, second attack.
This is your second attack against the fairy fire one.
Come on, Jenny. Yay! Okay. That's,
23?
Yeah.
did you want to use one of your...
We have figured out, so I'll tell all of you, their number is 16. So if you get 16 or better, you got a hit.
What's my AC? 18. You can just hit it, and then if they try to hit you again, you can use one of these.
Okay.
Okay, so bonus action, you get to hit it. No.
Time to melt that dice.
Does she want to action surge?
Do you want action surge?
I don't know what.
You
Get an
would
extra
get
action.
two extra attacks.
She would get 2 extra attacks.
What does that cost me though?
You get
Your
an
actual
action
surge.
surge once per
For short rest.
Short
for short rest.
Okay, I can also.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You get this dice.
No.
Sorry,
12. And then you get another.
Was it a total of 12 or?
No, she rolled a 12.
24.
So 12 and 15.
Okay, so she's got 3 hits.
So you roll those now.
Oh gosh.
And you add 18. Wow, that was really good.
Is that a 6 or 1?
6.
Dang.
So
17.
17 plus 18, 35.
35.
35?
Doesn't die.
Probably not.
Oh, but it's about to
Not
puke on
yet.
somebody.
No, just did
If I
this one,
just
right?
hit
No, she
No,
didn't verify
she's the one
one.
that's on the party.
Oh, so this one has fairy fire on it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Ah,
I
yeah.
that. Yes. We're going again with the...
Constitution save.
Again? Yes.
Oh,
Oh!
Well, you poisoned.
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's rolling so bad.
Alright.
At least it's a straight die.
Alright.
You're taking the fairy fire one?
Poison yet.
Nice.
That did not hit.
Give me one more in a row. Come on.
I hate you so much.
You had that 18, and then it like.
Oh,
It was so
man.
close.
Seth
I know,
said
right?
something.
Yes.
Farkle.
No,
Yeah,
it was a 2.
it was 1, 1, 2.
We're adding now.
So 1 plus 1 is 2.
Yeah.
1 plus
If
1
this
plus 2 is 4.
Well, no, your next one should be a 3.
If this
Yeah,
had
see,
been new
this is a
vanilla,
And then a 5. And then an
The
I
8.
would have just
Yeah.
had Chuck would have just like done a spit take. and walked
Okay,
out of the
so
room.
my third roll is it's a 21.
That hits.
Okay,
2 and a 1.
I'm gonna use a key point. I'm gonna roll again.
Awesome.
Isn't there a Jim Carrey movie about that?
Yeah.
Oh, natural 20 plus 8,
There
which is
you
28.
go. Natural
That-
20 does double damage.
Ooh, so that means that is
Two.
But
just roll an
it
extra
doubles
dice.
the dice.
Just roll an
Okay.
extra d6.
roll an extra d6. Okay,
Can I use it whenever I'm attacked?
No, it's not.
and then plus
10.
10,
It's a bonus action or it's a
22.
Do you think you're gonna mess with it?
I'm sure.
I feel like I could have just landed one of those hits.
Anything
You
else?
haven't been hit
You would
yet.
be
Nope,
Callista.
that was in the belly, by the way. I'm sorry.
Does he make one con save a turn?
For each turn, you can action bonus
I was
You
terrible
might
at
have to do
throwing. That
damage.
would have been so much better.
Actions,
I'd
what
done
you
good.
can
It sucks he's not letting you attack when you're
Your first
restrained.
attack.
Alright, right now he's got
Use
the
bonus action to get
wicked case of
Yeah.
indigestion.
You're up.
Oh,
That's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
So this you could use.
I did
bonus
not make that
action
save.
to heal.
Like it's gonna matter. You're at disadvantage.
Where do I put that I'm poisoned?
In your brain.
Shut up. Just shut up.
But you can write it down at the top of the page if you want to. It's only till your next turn. So
Poisoned.
I'm going to.
Oh, it is?
yeah,
Somebody.
you get to save every turn at the start of your
I
turn.
thought you'd have to heal before.
No, it affects you if you start your turn close enough to them for the sound to affect you.
I'm going to
So they're just
agonize and
screams coming
blast
from
it.
them?
Yeah, they're just like making this horrendous noise.
Oh, okay.
It's causing you
Maybe
to
we
bleed
just
ears.
need to scream back.
Working on it.
No, I'm just
I wanna
going
know
to
who
get out
shirts
the
these
30
are.
foot range.
That's
Okay.
My mom made each of us a blanket.
I knew that.
so that's
Excuse
a hit
me.
if it's a 16
Dang, Jared.
on the dice.
I'm loved enough to
When you
get
guys
a
get married?
quilt.
Yes, 16.
I got a quilt when I was a baby.
Last
that
two
hits.
months.
Because I have 2.
Just getting them out.
I had a quilt when I was a baby.
Jared's on
And I
fire
get to
today.
add my charisma onto
Yes,
it.
you do.
Charisma.
Gotta start it out on the right foot.
A,
Why didn't you start on the left foot?
there's some H's in there.
I,
ERA.
24 points of damage to that guy.
There's an R in there too. I think I forgot the R.
Two
my
which
name?
one?
No.
Rin.
My first foray with the saw blade.
R-R-A-G-A.
I was messing with it.
Don't tell me so.
Jared's the speller, not the speller.
That was looking really bad, and it like goes, "Blah!" and Rin like just falls out of
I
it.
don't take any damage on the way out.
Just all this
Covered in mucus.
slime. You are prone, but you are out of it.
Awesome.
And now you can hear it.
Yeah, now you can hear it. That brings up Selena. I didn't forget you.
Boom,
I'm glad.
Was that my turn being thrown up?
I'm
No,
here
you will get to go
after
on
me.
your turn.
Huh?
You will get to go on your turn. You go after Selena.
He forgot her.
Oh, that's right.
I
You just forgot her last time.
Well, I failed again.
So you have disadvantage on your rolls because you're poisoned, but
I
you don't care.
We're gonna do another fireball.
Do it.
Hold on, I'm not sure.
Dang.
What?
Burn those spell slots, right?
Yeah.
I can get them back.
Potentially make
I
it
mean, this is the only time you get to use your fireballs, really.
Summon a greater demon.
It's an area.
I can do that.
That's always a fun thing to
Usually
do.
like
I thought
Ken
about doing
Franklin.
that.
So can he.
Do what?
So Ken Franklin.
Fireballs.
Yeah, we're gonna do another fireball.
But like, there's no one.
Alright, same place?
Yeah.
I can apparently summon a lesser demon. You're gonna lose your entire dice back.
They both fell.
You want me to summon a demon?
The ones
What?
over there.
You want me to summon a demon?
The ones by the
Does that mean that we have to fight said demon and
No.
her?
If I can
6.
keep control of them if I know their name. Which I have the book full of their names. So.
For a minute.
Is that 8d6?
No.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, if you
I'm
can
a
get the
fireball.
book.
I've
Yeah.
got the book with
If I say if you
Oh
need more
my
d6, there's more, right?
That's
Let's do it.
I always roll terribly.
I don't think you roll terribly.
9, 10, 21.
How many was it?
8d6. I rolled 3 ones.
You got 21 out of 48.
Just take average next.
Again, the fire just rolls over those guys and they kind of squirm as their flesh burns.
I only lose
As you're
control of the
healing
demon if I stop
Rin.
concentration.
That's great.
Constitution save, sir.
Which one?
Res.
Yours rolled a 1.
That didn't work.
11.
Dice roll badly.
What was it?
11.
Okay, you're poisoned.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna kind of
So that's fine.
press the mucus off and say a little prayer to Urvada, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. At, let's see, what level can I cast it on you? We're gonna do that level 4. What is that? Is it
48.
48 plus your.
48 health? Got it.
You get an extra die for each level.
And then I add my wisdom once. 17, 19.
Woo!
Makes it like it never even happened.
Not.
No.
For me, that's what I'm gonna think anyway.
Does that make you like
That 39.
47?
39.
Did you really?
39?
You mapped
I'm
that
terrible.
out?
Just subtract 20 and add 1. 39.
Alright, there you go.
One
more time.
You threw another number at him. That
I
messed
know,
us
right?
up.
I told him how I did it so quickly, and he went, "What?"
I'm sorry.
Where'd I lose you?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great.
I can't do regular math.
Oh, that was great.
That was fabulous. I just lost it. Sitting over here, I'll sit right where you are. And this is last night in Wes's campaign. Seth is role playing with an NPC, so with Wes, and he like goes through a list of things that happens, and the NPCs doesn't quite follow it. And he's like, "Where did I lose you?"
Oh no, the main thing was I spit out a whole bunch of like normal
Nonsense.
stuff.
Yeah.
And in the middle of that, I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
"There's
it.
a giant
Slipped
dragon."
in there's a dragon.
There's a giant dragon.
And then I kept going, and then
Of
he
course,
was like,
Davidson goes, "What?"
Like, where'd I lose you?
Where'd I lose you?
And then later on, the NPC like asks just one question, and he's like, "With who?" He's like, "Where'd I lose you?"
Where'd I lose you?
That's actually great. That was
Oh.
what, like 4 hours of straight role play.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Oh yeah, I do get a bonus action, don't I?
Well, you still have movement also if you want to.
Why did I do that? Oh yeah.
Chuck will be here tomorrow night.
Technically, you're still prone because you haven't used your move action.
But
Which I would be
Oh.
perfectly happy if you want to stay that way.
no, sorry. I didn't want to roll around and get the mucus off. I wanted to stand up and get the mucus off. So I will stand up at least.
Which will use half of your movement.
That's fine.
The other half will be getting the mucus.
You can still move 12 and a half feet.
I'm faster than some people now.
Oh, wait. How did your speed go?
Bye.
Because I got boots of running fast.
Yeah, we did give him the.
Oh yeah, I got boots of running fast too.
Yes, you do.
But you
wanna
also have
race?
a cloak of flying fast.
I got boots of running fast that also can make me fly even faster.
Ooh, I can disappear.
Because it basically casts the haste spell on me, so I double my
Oh
move.
no, that's an action.
Nice.
Just like
So if I pop my wings and then my boots,
Gone.
So you disappear like I did.
see y'all.
Yeah, I will
I got a
cast
weapon cutting fast.
magic weapon.
I don't use the
magical
weapon.
Magical weapon.
I got a book
Anything
of evil
else?
things.
Is that
and stuff.
a disadvantage because it's a magical weapon?
No,
Because I'm
you're not
in
making an
Because I
attack
didn't
with
make
it.
it.
Okay. Because I'm not, so it can. What was this modifier? It was my
Oh,
modifier,
like
right?
spiritual weapon?
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that still won't be a disadvantage.
I wrote magic weapon, spiritual weapon, same thing.
Did you
okay.
see that somebody actually made the like old school lollipop?
Lollipop.
And it's got a picture of Jester on it. It says spiritual weapon.
Oh my goodness.
I love that.
Yeah. Someone had that made and sent to her.
And I had my modifier to that, right?
Your spellcasting modifier.
Yes, spellcasting modifier. There's
Yeah, it's fine.
For those of y'all that don't know, there's
20.
a character on Critical Role. It's a cleric whose name is Jester, and she's a trickster domain.
Mhm.
So when she casts spiritual weapon, her weapon is a big giant lollipop that smacks the.
This reminds me of Alice Madness Returns with her.
What was the hit?
second
What was the roll?
20.
Oh yes, yes.
And I think it's just 1d8.
If you cast it at level 2.
This one?
It's D8 plus your attack modifier, or your damage modifier.
My damage modifier.
So whatever your
So
poison
3.
is. Yeah.
Oh, 2. 4. 4 damage.
4 damage.
6.
6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8.
10, 12.
Anything else for Ren?
That is it, besides the usual taunting.
Bard, sing to us.
I don't think singing would be most appropriate right now.
Give
Rin,
us
how are you looking now?
inspiration.
Need a Constitution save.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, now I'm not blinded, so I'm looking with my eyes.
I want coffee.
Oh, that one worked. That's a 22.
Coffee sounds good.
Coffee's always good.
Feels good.
What is your health?
30.
Oh no, that's it's 63 minus 39.
So I'm not sure exactly how y'all are talking about health.
I was curious. I was looking.
On a scale of 68, I'm about a 39.
That's like halfway. I'm halfway alive. That's what I needed to know. So I'm
He looks like he's okay, but he's been pummeled up pretty well.
okay.
Just gotta.
Because last time I saw him,
He's
you know,
covered
he
in
just
It's covered
got
in mucus.
chomped and
Why does the sleep do
munched.
this?
All right. I am going to pull out
Shut
my O sword.
No, right?
With death, you have wronged me, and attack the purple light person.
What?
You have advantage because you passed
Yeah,
your
you passed.
save.
That made no sense. Okay.
That's better.
He's got a
19.
magical-
Fairy
Yes.
fire
Right
makes
here.
them.
The second attack.
Okay.
That is a lot more.
I
A
argued
27.
for a second.
That hits us
Or
well.
29. Okay. That's 13 plus. Oh wait, it's different for the sword. You get to 6.
No, I think it's
14, 14, 18, 23, plus 4, 27. 31 points of damage.
Nice.
That worm
She's before
collapses.
us. She's before
So you
me.
do 3d6
I think it's her, me.
Mhm.
when you with your
Callista
special sword.
you.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
against marked enemies.
Nice.
Just as long as they don't disappear, then you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see this one fall.
Yep.
So I'm gonna like whip around and run down.
Wait, which one fell? That
The one that's on the party as a whole.
This one.
There's one.
He goes.
Okay.
You whipped around the wrong way.
Do I need to roll for poison again?
Yes, you
She
do.
whipped her hair back and forth.
I whipped my hair
Nope.
back and forth.
No. Last one.
So you're at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because this one is not fairy fire.
Am I within 30 feet of it now?
Oh
You
crap!
might
There
not
was
be.
my
I don't
20.
know if I am. I can't tell.
Hey.
So
Move it the other one out of the way.
And if you have advantage,
22 to hit.
Yeah, I'm like,
That hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm within.
Then I'll roll for the other one.
Oh, I'm standing up now.
That one is a 12.
Dude, don't come with me.
So
I haven't sealed the paint.
and I can use my cup.
These rocks.
14 damage.
Your what? I put in 24/7.
Guys, your sword slashes in. It's not looking real good. It's taking a pretty good beat.
Is that the one that's knocked down that he just moved?
The one that he just moved is dead.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
no
this
longer in
is
the
the
fight.
one that's knocked down.
No, that one, none of them are not.
Where this
That one fell down because
Where
it
you're
died.
It did.
Okay, so then
It was dead.
she just killed that one.
I just had to move it so because we were can't
So he's going to attack
spaces.
the same one that he's been fighting. And he hits with both attacks.
No.
Aubrey's doing good over there on his own.
Oh, he whiffed last round completely.
Well, I mean, he's not dead. He didn't
Alright.
get munched like Ren did.
Crustacean thing.
He's hanging. He's
a
looking
hook
pretty
horror.
rough though.
The hook arm.
A hook horror.
It missed him last round.
Oh, and also any.
He's a hook horror.
Oh no, he didn't. He made a
Just
save.
read the bottom.
Which is
Alright,
really
so
good.
8.
Yeah.
She has this armor for any critical hit you can do on her.
What's a critical hit?
And
A 20.
that brings up the worms.
So,
Whoa.
20,
Skip me.
double.
I did
Except for
skip
her,
you.
she's on a 19, I think.
So are these things just continuous?
That's a 19 for my save.
Right.
Oh yes, you're good.
Okay. So, Seth, will you move me back, like out 1 square and then back about 4? Yeah,
How
sure.
close were you to him?
Like 28 feet.
Okay.
I was right. That gets me
Right at it.
That gets me out though.
Probably ask that question.
And then
You're an ace.
let's. You know what? Me not doing damage didn't seem to be that big of a problem. So let's try sharpshooter again on the one that
Dustin?
not Zilva shot that attacked.
Okay.
You're the Zilva now.
I know, right? Ooh, that's only an 11.
That misses.
Ooh, that's better. That's a 21.
That hits.
Right.
Remember, you did not move your hunter's mark.
I didn't. I meant to. So, I will move it after I finish. That is 18 plus 4, 22 points of damage. And I will move my hunter's mark onto that one.
Okay. That brings up Idris. Oh, no, that brings up the worms. Sorry.
Yeah, you can skip the worms.
I can skip the worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They'll just kind of chill
Alright.
on the side.
Are they gonna
So it's him. There are 2
Maybe.
people on that one, so let's see.
One of them's on the NPC, so
That
we're
will
good
be
there.
Idris.
Yep.
You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because of my click of displacement.
Alright. How is a 20 to hit?
Hold on.
I think we're going to use a superiority die.
Probably.
There's a parry,
Yeah.
and you can add the superiority die to your armor class.
Yeah. So do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Those
So I think she's a D8 superiority die.
Yeah,
Jared to
there I did.
roll that.
7.
Plus your dex plus, which is plus 5. So she's at 30 AC right now.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, it completely misses. And she like steps to the side and uses her sword to deflect the blow.
No.
Alright, so I need to check.
Could you?
Bro.
No.
It reduces the damage. AC. Adds AC.
Oh wait. Wait, we did that wrong.
Reduce
Okay.
the damage by 1 by the number you roll in superiority die plus your dex mod.
True enough.
That's what Perry does.
Mm-hmm.
So it does hit. She just reduces the damage by 12.
Okay.
I was just listening to him. He said parry, and I was like, sure, doing good.
I mean, that's why you, when you parry something, it doesn't hit.
Abra goes down.
No.
Alright, so she reduces the damage.
Yeah. But you did roll disadvantage on her, right?
Yes.
And does this not, like, any, like, against
30 points
me
of
becomes
damage
a normal?
total, but I don't know what she decreased it by.
30 minus 12.
So you take 18. This, if he crits you, then it becomes a normal hit. So
And
it
she
only
needs to make a
does
dexterity
normal
save.
damage instead
Hey,
of
you're
double
getting
damage.
8.
I know, I'm explaining stuff. So
You're getting aided.
you roll a dex save. So you're gonna roll that and add 5.
So that's 24.
24.
24. She's good.
You know it to me.
And Abra is swallowed.
Nice.
Oh no.
Right, we lost our guide.
It kind of sucks.
Could we not protect him?
That brings up Idris.
No, moved over.
Go over there with him.
I could have, but
Why do you add damage on this?
The hit points up at the top. Tap
Oh
the
wait,
hit points.
I figured it out. It just wasn't working.
come I got 18?
Because he did 32. But you reduced
You
it.
parried 12 of it.
So wait, how do you know if it's a critical hit or not?
Natural 20 is a critical hit.
And he'll
Unless you're
tell you it's a
special.
crit.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll tell you if I get a critical.
so they like they're specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which a crit roll against you is not going to matter
Okay.
because of your armor.
Gotcha.
Alright, Idris is up. I don't know if she wants to, but she can like loop around that one and attack the one that swallowed Abra. Your guy just got swallowed.
Abracadabra.
Did you think he's alive inside?
How'd you know his last
He
name?
was alive inside. He was alive inside.
Are those all three the same monsters?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
No, Opera's dead. Downed.
Listen, everything we went through last time something got swallowed, it was like a 20-minute ordeal to swim
Yeah,
in the
it
river. You better believe we're going after this guy.
All right.
Yeah, that guy was
let's,
just a practical joker. This
Yeah.
guy's your guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I think I should attack.
Do you want to attack the one that swallowed? What's his face?
Opera.
Umbra.
But we don't know if he's dead inside or not, right?
You don't,
Well,
but he's your guy.
Nobody
Dead
asked him
inside.
before he got swallowed.
Is he not making any sounds like he
He's
was?
unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a shot because we'll get stuck if we don't know.
And for the record, I'm
My
going to make sounds
perception.
regardless of where
It's
I
like,
am.
nice. End of campaign. You're all stuck in the Underdark.
Okay, so we're gonna shimmy around and attack that dude.
Yeah.
Wrong character for that.
Shimmy,
Some
shimmy,
folks
shimmy.
eventually get you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Or the drow. One of the two.
So then you get to roll this.
I can take on the mind
And then I'm
flayers.
just going to use
Karen,
that
We can
number
take the
thing.
mind
Do we do
flayers.
this weekend?
It's the beholders.
Yeah,
I'm
the one
worried
I
about.
did the first time.
Okay. So that-
17 plus.
9, 26.
I'm sure
Yep,
it's
that's a
probably
hit.
safer in the other
And she wants to
direction.
do sweeping attack.
Okay.
We need. Why do you keep taking my stuff?
She can't. I don't think she can only use one superior die per turn, right?
Oh, is it per turn
Yeah.
or per action?
Yeah,
It's per turn.
Okay, never mind, you can't.
because she used it to decrease damage. So.
So, roll again for your second attack.
15 plus 5.
Plus 9.
That's
Oh.
3.
Yeah,
It
that's
says
15
one
die.
maneuver per attack.
Oh, well, yeah. Then she could use.
Okay.
Okay. So she got to
So
hit
then-
with the superiority die attack.
So then, what's that?
You're burning through those, aren't you?
Yes, but you can go through those things if it's per attack. That's awesome.
That's 13. Right? Yeah, 13.
13 total.
For,
That's on both of them, right?
Yeah. Because sweeping attack's only one melee attack. Right?
Right.
So yes, that's the superiority attack. And then you get one more attack with a bonus action.
Excuse me.
No. So that. Okay. And then another 7 on the one on that swallowed what's its face.
Oh, that is right at the amount that makes it see if it can keep him in its gut.
Look at you.
And a 2 on the die will fail, so it throws up Abra.
Look, you
Yay.
saved him.
I did something.
Ah, yeah.
I have to do a Constitution save again.
Yes, you're close enough to do it.
15.
He keeps forgetting.
15 will fail.
Ooh.
Right.
So what you doing?
My usual. I'm gonna move.
My usual. I'm gonna move.
I was like, I forgot there wasn't one in front of me.
Could I have moved?
It's just shadow boxing. Yeah. Punching the dead corpse.
I'm gonna go over here
Seven
next to our
montage.
buddy row.
Okay.
She's gonna do
Do
a
I have
montage.
And make this dead corpse.
No, I think disengage is an action actually.
Make it move around.
Just wait till after the battle. I'm gonna be dissecting stuff too. Don't worry about it.
That's it.
Come on, crazy.
I like my
So 20
20 hits.
for 1. That would be a 20.
If it's above a 16, you got it.
Yeah, that hits.
Did you pass the save?
No.
Okay, so first attack hits because you're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So first attack hit.
Okay.
You're at disadvantage.
You roll again.
There's no fairy fire on this one, so
Okay.
you have to roll 2 and take the lowest.
That one hits.
You gotta roll it
Yeah, roll again.
Dang it! It still hits.
Okay. Third attack.
I rolled twice.
Dad.
Roll again.
It still hits.
So all 3 hit.
Woohoo! 12, 15, 27.
7.
That's your solid.
On which one?
This one.
He dies.
Woo!
Cool.
Callista.
Well, I guess since he's dead, I'm not going to follow through with my plan.
We can anyway if you want
My
to.
fist of fury.
Nah, that'd be a waste.
Just drop it right on top of Opera and your
Such
comrades.
a waste. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay, so you'll need your save.
Yeah, I guess so. That's saved. That's 1 hit. That's a no hit. Cool. Wait,
So
what's 7 plus 9?
16.
16.
16,
That
that
hits.
hit. I can't math. 7 plus 6.
14,
13.
13.
12? Did I hear 12?
13 and then 8.
21.
Don't you push that all the way down. You were getting it back off.
Anything else?
That's it.
Selena.
Quite comfortable now, so I will sit
Fiber
down.
ball
Fiberball?
for the constipation.
I think I saved. That's a 21.
You saved.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna attack it, right?
I am
In
going
melee.
to attack. No.
She doesn't melee anything.
I could make
That's what
it.
we're gonna do. Whap it with your staff.
If your wizard is in melee, something has gone wrong.
I have a pretty good melee attack.
I'm not saying you don't,
And
but
a
if the
pretty
wizard is in
great
melee, you have
ace
something
So
has
let
gone
it
wrong.
roll.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a chill touch. I think I'm 30 feet.
I don't mind that so much because they can't heal anyway.
Well, that's a 1 on the die.
That's a miss.
It is a miss.
Anything else from Selena?
No, I think I'm good.
Rind.
Kill it.
Okay. I'm half square, so I'm gonna say 5, 10, 15, 20,
Is that with her?
25, 30.
Plate armor.
Actually, alright, so 35 get me there.
You know what plate is?
So on the way there, as I'm walking, I'm just gonna look at the other
Yeah,
worm
that's just a straight
thing.
18.
The
The one
dead
that's
No, the one right there.
Oh,
And
that's what
I'm
you
gonna...
go cast a spell at my
I
deck.
should give
No.
it a dex run of 17.
Crap, what is that thing called?
life leech.
I don't know what Word of Radiance is. I think this in Xanathar's good. Crap, I didn't write that down.
You want to Google it?
Yeah, Xanathar's.
She can't.
Can I borrow that real quick?
Yeah, wait.
Because I'm gonna make my way
Look
over
right underneath my
to
dice.
Idris. Is he unconscious?
That's shooting for us. Makes it better.
Is Idris like bleeding?
You're a cheater.
Not Idris. Abra.
Abra? Yeah, Abra is currently dying.
Okay, he's like bleeding everywhere.
Yes.
Whoever's watching us probably just thought we had an earthquake because it was going like
Because,
this.
yeah, that was straight 15.
Boom, 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 boom.
Those people who watch us other than us who Jordan and Albert, because I just gave them.
Okay.
Shift it back this way a little bit. Right there.
Which Jordan?
So
Why is he watching
the
us?
flash.
Then I will just, since he's bleeding out, actually, I'll just walk over there and touch him and say a prayer to Arvada and give him 10 hit points.
With you.
He like, and opens his eyes. Anything else, sir?
Oh yeah, I have a bonus action. So my sword was here, or I mean hammer, I'm just gonna move it there and smack it in the face. 16
Yeah, he blocked me.
Knuckle you in the face.
Did you hear me?
and 7 damage.
Yeah, after all that bull that happened. I told him off.
To tear.
Is there room for me to engage it? Or?
Yeah, you can get up by the wall over there, I think.
Okay.
Are you right here?
Room there.
Yeah.
There's room here.
I mean, if
Yep,
you like
there you
it,
go.
then you should put a ring on it, Jared.
Yeah.
Can you engage someone?
Yes, it's her.
That's an 18 on the save.
You're good.
Not.
I'll attack this guy. That's a
Nobody's
A
leaving
24
me all by myself in this corner,
and
stinking
a
all by
20.
myself.
Yeah, I went up and then Fury did that.
That's 13
Worm.
plus 8 is 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Anything else, sir?
I think that's all. And Ren went over to our Abra friend, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Opera.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
The power of Rivada revived him.
Use the rancer.
I'm gonna go over there and attack that last one. Do I need to roll for poison first?
Yes, you do.
There's another one.
Disadvantage.
Dang it. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your cow.
Yeah, that's probably it. 9 for the first one.
That miss.
Someone needs to make a bard named Mushu.
You shoot.
And
That could be fun.
9.
Wouldn't it?
16.
16 hits.
Seth. Make a bard named Mushu.
Don't.
So my next
tempt him.
character is a female bard.
9
named
damage.
Yes.
That's a character right
And you
there.
have to walk around dishonoring everyone.
You looked at me. Dishonor on you.
Anything else?
I think there's a bard in here for that.
She will hang out.
Right.
She'll be right there. She can attack me again.
Abra, as
Someone else
conscious,
make
coughs up a little
named
bit of
Milan.
blood, reaches up and grabs Ren, finishes the other, and he tries to stand up and kind of falls back down. Dude.
Friends like Arvada will
Alright,
save
so
you.
that one's already marked. So, there's not much left of this fight, I don't think. But I'm gonna go ahead and click the boots together so I can get an extra attack. And
He's Dorothy.
it says I have to click the heels.
Oh my god.
You also have to say there's no place like home.
Oh, I do it? Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to disappear out of here. That sounds like you're trying to bait me into something.
Oh,
It's a
man.
hidden effect.
So I'm just gonna sharpshooter all 3 of these.
Okay.
Do it.
That misses 14.
Did you make your save?
I'm-
You moved out of it.
I've got
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah, you're
That
good.
misses.
Because, wait, hold on. No, I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna make
Make
the
it
first
hit.
hit.
Group of
Yeah.
characters
Okay.
that are nothing but Disney
I'm just
princesses.
making sure there's not a. Yeah, I'm gonna
Please, that would be
Let me hit the
hilarious.
third one. The third one is a 17.
She was like
So
The 17
part of
hits.
this.
you're gonna add 10 to one of mine.
Evil
Yes.
queen,
He's
though?
adding 10 to my 13. So
That hits.
That would be
hits.
that.
So you got
Wait,
2.
which one though?
2 out of 4, really?
Evil.
2 out of 3.
Maleficent.
I only get one. I only get one extra attack if I.
Oh.
with
2 out of
haste.
3 is not bad. Have you heard
Yeah.
the song?
You
Mother
have to
Gothel.
be like a dragonborn.
Yeah, you would have to. Dragonborn. Why are you a
I
dragonborn?
think you could do
Here. Urvata guide you.
Oh, let's see. Mulan would be a
Oh,
good
gosh,
dragonborn.
I don't know if I want
Or a
that.
monkey.
It happened though.
Let's see, I did. That's 14, 15, 20 plus 8.
Rapunzel.
28 points.
Rapunzel would be a
A
fighter.
Merida.
Merida would be
How do you want to do
Merida
this?
will be a ranger. Can
Just
you imagine?
rip the fletching off of one
Elsa
arrow,
can be
let
the
all 3 of them
wizard.
go at
Elsa
one
the
time.
wizard.
Oh wait, it's more than that. Sorry, it's 38. 48. I forgot about the sharpshooter. Yeah, just like, does it have eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, just one arrow goes in each eye.
Okay. So,
Pierces the brain.
Totally forgot about the
Dude
sharpshooter. Which
backs
is why I was
up,
missing.
pulls up his bow, pulls 2 arrows out, just grabs the 2 of the fletchings in his teeth, rips them off, mounts the arrows, fires, and they just go and hit both eyes.
Yeah.
Sink to the quivers, and the worm just kind of shakes a little bit and collapses down.
Without even looking back.
I needed those
Because
eyes.
I said Urvata guide you and did the guidance to him, and I looked back at Abra. See, no need to worry. Urvata is there to protect us all.
I was trying to pain there for a second.
Almost did. Almost did.
Give me a
Almost.
It was so
persuasion roll.
close.
Give me a
So close.
persuasion roll.
It was
So
so
close.
close. Persuasion. Yeah, like I have. Oh, I do.
You're charismatic.
16.
I may have to have you tell me more about this Ravada.
Another one.
You hear shots of little fools.
You get an inspiration.
Like how big are these worms?
They are.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
They are huge, so they're like 15, 16 feet tall.
Okay, the one that I just dropped, I run and jump up on it and grab both arrows and yank them out.
Intimidation.
I mean, they're like literally to the fletchings,
Non-evil creatures.
just covered with gore and blood and
That's
brain
awesome.
matter.
I just grab like a scrape and just start cleaning them off,
Okay.
re-quiver them. It's like, well, those are the ones that turn now.
These are the ones.
So do these things have teeth?
What?
You
You adding to your necklace?
They have basically 4. To call it teeth is not really accurate, but they look kind of like teeth, but they're made more out of like this chitinous material.
Oh yeah.
There's like 2 huge ones up on the top
They're
jaw
fingernail
and
teeth.
2 larger ones that are spread out more on the bottom jaw. So the top 2 come down between the bottom 2.
So
like
yeah,
me
you
when I
can
was
put them on
little.
your necklace.
Vicious.
You want to make them into earrings.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this one that swallowed me, and I'm gonna start attempting to get.
Can you imagine how big the teeth are?
They're
They're probably as
pretty
big as you.
I'm gonna just hammer them out. Whap.
Be your spiritual weapon.
Oh, you still have that too. Just both of them on either side.
Give me a nature roll.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Just crashes into a million pieces.
Yep. That's a big worm. Nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's a 3.
A 3. The first one you try, you get the hammer and you hit it and it just shatters.
Well, I'm gonna keep going down the line until I get something.
Well, you can give me up to 12 rolls.
Would you like me to assist with this? Give you a hand?
As I smash the second one out.
Yeah, sure.
That was a nice
As I shatter the second
You
one.
do have advantage since he's helping you.
Oh no, I was just gonna do that while he was talking to me, like,
gotcha,
huh?
gotcha.
Smash.
Shots is just gonna like and like walk off.
So that's the top 2 out.
You hear him kind of mumbling prayers to Ravada as he's trying to
Yeah.
remove these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll,
There's a better way.
then a hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll pull out my belt knife and try and start removing one for him.
Nature check.
Oh, that's not very much better. There's not a better way. That's a 13.
There's no better way than that.
So you're kind of digging at it for a while, and after a little bit, you stop and maybe the hammer will work.
Do it again. Do it again.
Proceed, sir.
Awesome.
Just gonna get the rest of my arrows.
Alright, that one's dead. Let's,
Ren, you are not calling on the power of Ravada. Let me help you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call the spiritual weapon over to the one right here. That one.
This one.
You have the spiritual weapon do it?
And no, we're both gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
I'm gonna like
chanting to Ravada in the background.
You don't believe.
13.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you finally get a tooth out.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Good.
And it's like a shield for you.
Well, it's one of the upper teeth, so it's about like yay long and about that wide.
Hey, it's the middle piece.
Are you telling me the bigger,
It's a
the
face
bigger ones
mask.
are on the
The
bottom?
bigger ones are on the bottom. They're about yay long and about yay wide.
Those are about your size. Did you want one for your necklace?
Oh yes, I think it'll be appropriate. Let's get this one.
It'll be a
We'll put it on the merchant's wagon.
You want to try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
It'll be a
I'm gonna take play. I'm gonna start chanting to her about it now.
Do you have nature?
What?
Do you have
I
nature?
have everything. Oh, that's only an 11 though.
No, you don't get up within 11.
There's one more on the bottom.
Alright, I'll try the other one.
One more on the bottom of this
Alright. Oh no, that one crashes too.
There is one more beast. You
Two
have four
more-
more tries.
There's
What
two
is
more
the guy
big
in the
teeth.
cart doing with all this?
When the fight started, he and his boys just kind of like screamed and hid under the cart. Now that y'all are like butchering the things, they're kind of like shying away from
There's
you
still
guys.
a lot of
These
smashing
are
going
your
on.
bodyguards.
Yeah.
We're taking souvenirs.
Alright, there we
You
go.
got one on the
It's
bottom?
an 18.
There
Alright, you
go.
finally get one. Bottom tooth?
Yeah, bottom
Yeah, it's
tooth.
like huge. It's like about that
About
long.
heavy would you
About
say that
wide.
is?
Well, it's not made of bone or enamel or anything. It's kind of like a chitin, so it's hard and dense, but it's not as heavy as the size of it would make you think.
Okay.
But it's still probably about a pound or so.
Oh, okay. So I'll pick it up and I'll walk back to the merchant's cart. And I'll throw it on there. I'll say, I'll take this when we get out of here.
I'm gonna
Take
walk
it
up
now.
I'm gonna walk up to Jude.
Well, what's the purpose of the cart?
It's
mind?
carrying my goods, and I don't want
Do you
this
mind?
thing's blood
And what?
I'm putting this
decreasing
in
the value
Oh,
of my
yeah.
goods.
Oh, I can clean it off.
the bag. I'm gonna write it on mine. You don't have to write it in the bag.
No.
If you want
Just
to.
so you know it's in the bag.
Yeah.
4,
He has a bag.
2, and
Yeah.
arrows
Yeah.
through them.
What are these things
I'm
called?
gonna put the merchant's
Your name
cart
is
in your bag of folding.
It won't
It's a
fit.
little bit tougher.
It's only opens like that big.
15.
Disassemble the
Okay.
cart.
Oh, yeah. What were those things called?
Huh?
What are those things called?
They are
So I can put them in the bag.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to.
Shathak worms.
I
Shathak.
seriously was like, what?
They're from
Alright,
Shafta.
I'll take my
What
my
have you
tooth and
done?
give it-
Upper tooth.
give it to
I
Jude.
don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I got
As she
some
turns into
Shathak
a
teeth in the bag. I'm holding now.
Be careful when you reach in there. You don't want to poke yourself.
Well, that's not how it works, so we're good.
Okay.
What
So
if
it's
you were
like-
like thinking, I hope I don't poke myself, and then it summons something that pokes you?
Well, since I said I hope I don't poke myself, it wouldn't summon something pokey. 'Cause I didn't want to poke myself. It would-
Magic.
So is that what was following us?
He's really putting it down.
I don't
My
know.
trousers
So
right now,
Abra
it
sits
reaches
there
out
and
to
you
me
know
later.
finishes binding his wounds while y'all are working on hacking out teeth and everything. And he's kind of sitting there. He still looks pretty rough, but kind of looks over at you guys and is like, "Yeah, I thought you looked like you could handle it yourselves. Glad I brought you along.
Yeah, you can.
I'll have a team come down and repair this evening."
Would
Okay.
well, no,
Are we taking a short rest? I assume.
That's up to you guys.
no,
No.
we are not resting here. That's bad. Vito.
Are they still under the wagon?
She's kind of hurt.
They've come out from under the wagon.
Do I see
gotten all
that she's
that-
hurt? Does she say?
Is
Is
he
he
she's
still
hurt, or
like?
she's
Is
just
he
like,
still super grumpy and ornery?
I'm
Merchant?
hurt.
You're hurt?
He has
All right.
become much less so the further you've progressed, and certainly after this, he's just kind of sitting there like, I mean, his eyes are like saucers right now, kind of like, holy crap, maybe I should have taken the week-long journey.
Out of curiosity,
so cool.
what's your name, sir?
Dangerous, but cool.
Tobias.
Tobias, do you have any oil on that wagon?
A little bit.
How about oiling the axle so it's not so loud, so that these things can't track us?
Well, we greased it as they told us to when we came in. It's actually not the it's not
Is it like the
axles,
clunk, clunk?
it's the clunk clunk
Okay.
clunk on the
On the
stone.
stone. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you put your boots on the wagon wheels?
Just detach and harness
One
to
man
himself.
doesn't have one.
You don't you get a rope.
Oh, I like to hear this.
Get a rope.
Where's this science going?
Get a rope.
Arvada requires no intelligence checks to worship.
Lace
Is that why you
the
worship her?
boots with the rope.
That's why I don't
And then,
worship.
you know.
My boots
tie-
make me go faster, not quieter.
Well, then someone have winged boots.
Not me.
Did someone have winged
That
boots?
wasn't
So
too
y'all,
I have a cloak that turns into wings.
so y'all start going along and the car's like zoom.
Yeah, I clicked the boots off as soon as the fight was
That
over.
was too before.
I thought someone here had winged boots.
I got boots at
Not yet.
jumping / running.
All right.
They're
Well,
just full of jumping beans.
Yeah.
He healed a lot.
because those things shouldn't have been able to track us except for the noise of your wagon,
Awesome.
Tobias. So
Yes, it was the noise of the
True.
wagon
Um,
as I turned around and clunk, 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 clunk.
But these creatures, they're elemental aberrations. They are created specifically to hunt specific things.
It's very specific.
that is, what do they specifically hunt?
It depends on what the creator wants them to hunt.
Who's the creator?
That's the question.
Have you encountered these?
No, but do you have any enemies?
Arvada has
as
many
I
enemies.
look over at Callista.
Okay, who were you talking to explicitly? Because there's
Specifically, that's the word we're on right now.
Yeah, lots of specifics.
Specifically.
because there's a lot of people that have different enemies here. I feel like.
I'm loved by everyone.
Any of you.
Well, his enemy is
I've never
her.
encountered these before because they are created for a specific purpose. To hunt down certain creatures,
Well, they didn't
people,
attack me.
items.
I think that was a confession.
No, they didn't attack me. They didn't touch me, so it's not me.
But if they didn't touch you,
Did you make them?
Yeah, doesn't that mean?
I don't know. That
No.
one burrowed to Rind. What are you doing in your downtime, Rind?
Arvada has many enemies. It is no surprise that these things would come and find someone so devout.
I vote we stay.
No.
Let them eat us.
No.
So what enemy of Arvada knows that you're a devotee of Arvada and created these things to hunt you down because you are one of her priests or parishioners?
It is very likely.
Well,
I can try.
perhaps that's the cause of it. We have never encountered these creatures here before.
Amongst our group, there could be many explanations.
We have a lot of sour apples in the patch.
So wait, where does all the salt coming from? Did I miss early, or is this like the smelly breakfast that we had like last time?
Did we have smelly breakfast?
Well,
What
we
did
had
eat?
breakfast. She was smelly.
Oh, okay.
That was the last thing I did.
Oh yeah, from her book.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Smelled
guys
like,
don't know about.
smelled like death.
I mean, you know she had a book, but you don't know
Yeah,
what it
none
is.
of y'all
She
know my
came
book.
down.
Yeah.
This
She
way.
smelled like death.
I just
No,
thought
you
that's how
weren't
she always
born
smelled.
He just,
I don't know.
apparently him and Callista just have this thing going where they
Okay,
don't
I mean,
like
I knew it was
each
like the
other.
high
We
seas,
came
low
in your room
seas
and you
thing.
were like,
Ever since then, they just haven't liked each other.
you
doesn't
just pretty much
respect
like
my seafaring
full-on
abilities.
Hellraiser, like floating above your
I'll
bed.
always
Like,
get
Yeah, I
We've always arrived first.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
we know something's up.
Oh yeah, there's something definitely going on with her. What it is, you don't know.
Who knows?
So-
it could be Hellraiser.
What enemies of Arvada would know that you would be traveling
Could be a
here?
Cenobite.
I suggest that we keep walking and not
yeah,
dialogue
we should
right
continue
now.
moving.
Well, as soon as I
Cool
finish
sticking Cenobite.
binding my wounds so I'm not bleeding to death.
I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds on him. That's a 12.
A confession
Healing.
for what? I don't even know what I did here.
What?
Does he seem happy now?
Yes,
I don't know why
thank
everybody's
you.
being mean
Yes,
to you
we
either.
should move along.
That again is the
All I
power
have to
of
do
the
is tell
father.
you to take a bath.
I don't know why everybody's mean to me.
Well, I appreciate that. But if these were
You're
summoned
mean to them.
because they're enemies of Arvada,
Great evil always tries to bring down great good.
well, that may be true,
I
but
forgot that
these
you like
creatures
Arvada.
are
Yeah.
invading the territory that I and my brothers defend.
Well, then let's try to quickly get out of here.
I concur. And he starts leading the way again. After about another 5-6 hours in the half-light path, you finally... What?
What?
What? Are you sure you're good?
No, I'm not good.
We're above such murder hoboing here. Okay?
Your tooth is on there. Don't do that.
No, it's in the bag now.
Oh.
It's in the bag.
You come to a stone bunker just outside the city walls.
Did he say to murder the?
And Abra tells you that you'll be entering a district known as the
I can
Warren.
do that.
The
Wait,
warden.
is this still
Yes.
under?
Warren.
Are we done?
I'll feel no remorse. You want me to?
I think we're through the tunnel now.
As you
actually
begin
feel
to
nothing.
enter through to the entrance to the bunker area, he begins collecting the necklaces that he handed you.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
So is the bunker
Yeah,
area
they're
off to
his
like
little
the
crystal one at the
underground
base.
tunnel?
Oh.
Like this
You
is
come
the-
up
It's
out
so
of the
that he
underground
tracks
area.
us. So if
It's like a
something
little
happens, he can find us.
defensive bunker, and beyond that is the city.
the stranger city.
Yeah.
City of Strangers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we feel like is the bunker like safe or are we still in?
There's a lot of guards there, and it's
Okay.
a very defensible position.
Okay.
Let me just take out this form of consumption and make it unsafe.
As you begin to make your way through and everything, Abra approaches you again, I want to thank you again for your assistance. I don't think that I or the merchant would have made it out under the circumstances. However,
Sounds like you wouldn't been in the first place.
it may have also been a fight that would not have occurred, since as you said, Arvada has a lot of enemies, and those creatures are created specifically for hunting down particular individuals or things.
You know, if that's an enemy of Rivada, I think we should go back in there and take care of him firsthand.
Out of character, why are we here in the first place again? We're just dropping this stuff off and leaving?
Well, we had to go to the City of Strangers to get the Force Shard.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
this
right.
is where
We're sharding.
We're sharding. Okay.
Sharding.
Anyway,
After we're done sharding, we'll go.
I think you should all be careful. Someone or something appears to be hunting you. And with that, he holds out his hand and he's holding a handful of the charms. You can take these if you'd like.
What do they do
They're
exactly?
Well, do you want to take them?
I take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take free
Yeah,
stuff.
is it the same thing? Like it's the same necklace that we just gave back to him?
Just took it off
It
and he
looks
just
very
wrapped
similar.
them together.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of upset when he took it from me.
I like
supposed
the
to be a
necklace.
souvenir.
I'll keep it.
I guess
thought we
I'll
had
take
something
it, but
special,
I'll put
Abra.
it in my bag of holding.
Crystal necklace.
Let's see. I can tell you what it is.
Your bag of hoarding.
Alright, so it is known as a Dusk
See you
Warden's
go into a
Half-Life
shop.
Charm.
Just put that in there.
It takes a neck slot.
What is it?
Dusk. Warden.
Half-light.
It is known as a greater half-life charm, so, which is why it looks a little bit different from the ones he gave you when you were in the passageway. It's a dark blue crystal amulet embossed with a golden arch, suspended from a black cord. It gives you a +2 bonus on initiative checks while in underground areas. Once per year,
Plus.
the wearer can call on the amulet to summon a specific Dusk Warden on whom the charm was imprinted at its creation.
Plus 2 initiative.
We can call on Abra.
Yep.
So, we all can call on Abra?
Yes.
Abra.
We each can do that. We
Once
each can do
per
it.
year.
So we all can't do it at once.
You can all do it at
Yeah,
once.
it's only gonna help us.
He can only come once.
Well, that's lame.
No, I want him.
So you can all summon him and he'll come, and then none of the party members can do it for the rest of the year.
Is that an anywhere, everywhere kind of thing?
That Dusk Warden will instantly be teleported to an adjacent square of the person summoning them.
Man, that would suck
That
if
is
he was your
unfortunate.
With
tour
his
guide.
standard adventuring gear, provided you are on the same plane.
He's like
Oh,
taking
so
a
if he's
deuce and we
in
just, like,
Underdark.
summon him.
Could you imagine, like,
Underdark is in the material plane, but like say you were in the
can't spell
the
right now.
abyssal plane, and you use it to try to summon him. If he's on the material plane, he's not coming.
I feel like he's pointing at you when he says abyssal plane.
So what's Underdark? Is that?
The abyssal plane.
The Underdark is just under the.
It's just like deep.
Under the dark.
Deep.
Oh,
underground.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought.
Keep in mind, the Dusk Warden is in no means bound to the user's will.
Mhm.
He still has his own free will. So you could summon him. He's like, really, seriously, you summon me for this? Hell with you.
How's he get
And
back?
leave.
Oh, he can teleport back out? Or
You
does
just
he
have to walk out.
You just have to walk out of that.
Wow.
I mean, you're already here, man. Like,
He has too much.
Just
trust
carry
in
my
us.
stuff. I don't know. Just
These are all attuned to Abra. Just saying, he kind of feels an obligation to you guys. You saved his life, so it's unlikely that he would just walk out on you. But that's that. Well, maybe you.
I mean, he held
he got killed
one.
real quick.
Well, actually, he probably doesn't offer one to you because you threw the other one that he gave away.
He lasts a lot longer than Ren did.
Dang.
Otherwise, they act like the
First
others.
combat, I
They
had
give
them
off basically torchlight when they're in darkness.
I can just see you using it. Just, hey,
Good.
Abra, come here. He
I
teleports in. Good. I needed a sacrifice.
I mean, I'd just give it to someone else. I wouldn't use it.
Could you imagine if, like,
you were going through the Underdark with him guiding you, and then suddenly, boop, he just disappears.
Yeah, we are totally going to screw somebody over at this point.
We're going to get someone killed.
The
Probably
area of
him.
the city just beyond the fortress here is known as the Gap. It's the small section just before you actually enter the city proper. Being new to the city of strangers, I would recommend that you find yourself a guide.
Where might we
How are
find
you
a
new
guide?
to a city of strangers?
There are plenty around.
But it's a city of strangers.
Are you
How do
not-
they
are
know?
you not one?
Business of guides
They're all
and stuff.
strangers to each other.
So there's guides
Absolutely
here.
we
There's
know.
guides in here. Guides for everything. This was before the internet. I'm just gonna Google this. Probably get service in the Underdark.
So, with that, I will be on my way. I've got to get some of my brothers and head back down below to repair the barricade that was broken.
I would not.
Certainly. Did the merchant already leave? Who was traveling with us?
Oh yeah, he headed straight on out.
I was gonna search his cart.
The city is not in the Underdark, right?
No, the city's up. Like, basically, it's like in a crater. Like the mountain that's on appears to be an extinct volcano, and it's like in the caldera.
Okay.
And so basically, we just took a path up.
Yeah, up
The
through the
volcano.
mountain, up to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. If you should need anything from me, just check with the guild house. It's in the section of town known as Biss.
This. And it's the Dusk Warden Guild House? Is that a
Yes.
guild? Okay.
It was an honor to have served as your guide and to have fought beside you. I wish you the best. And with that, he turns and starts to head off to his other duties.
Bye, friend.
And with that, you arrive in the city of strangers. So you're currently in the bunker area, and of course, I mean, you can see there's just like a little roadway that leads, and there's another gate that leads into the city proper. Well, the gap, which is the area between the guardhouse and the city.
So is the gap like a canyon or?
Well, no. Think of it more as kind of like an open courtyard. You've got this guardhouse, and it's got walls and a gate, and then that opens up, and there's a section, and there's some merchants with like mobile stands and tents that they sell from, but also like guides and various other people that are kind of meandering around shopping with the merchants, whatever. But then just beyond that is another wall and a gate.
That is the city.
That enters into the city proper.
Do the people look sketchy here? Do they look like normal people, or they look?
The people here where you are right now in the bunker area, the guardhouse.
No, I was talking about
They're the Dusk Wardens.
Yeah.
So I mean they look like soldiers.
I meant like in the gap.
You're still in the bunker.
Oh,
and
okay.
they're gone into the gap.
I want to walk to the gap.
Okay, so you walk into the gap. I mean, give me an insight check.
That's a 16.
Okay, the people seem to be doing I guess for lack of a better way to describe it, just kind of normal day-to-day business with each other.
Mm-hmm.
The merchants, you can see various people that don't have like little tent shops or carts that they're selling stuff off of, kind of going up to people, seem to be offering services. General view looks like normal, merchant and sales and stuff like that. But as you kind of observe, most of them seem to be kind of have that little bit of a standoffish, don't want to give too much information about themselves type of deal.
Gotcha. Can I walk around and listen to try to find the guiding service in the gap?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
18.
Okay. You start kind of walking around and making your way through the area. The area is basically like this big, huge ring between the bunker and the city.
What's on the other sides of the? So here's the bunker and here's the city and this is the gap. Is it?
Well, it like circles around. You've got the bunker and it kind of goes around. And then you've got the edges along the caldera.
Okay.
Kind of go up.
Okay.
But as you're kind of walking around, you notice that this entire area appears to be like a site of some ancient like explosion, maybe an eruption or something, because it seems to be like this natural carved out crater between where the bunker is and the city. And basically, its merchants and everything have kind of moved into it.
Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of going along, is everybody else still in the bunker? Or y'all
I'm listening to her.
Yeah, I'm following him around.
Okay.
Yeah.
After you're out there for a little bit, you see this kind of young guy is kind of like seems to be kind of shadowing you and gradually gaining, catching up to you and kind of gaining on you.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like moving parallel. You get to a certain area where there's a little bit more dense set of tents and everything, and he kind of moves a little bit more rapidly and comes up to your party.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hello, Governor.
Hello. How are you doing?
New to the City of Strangers, are you?"
Yeah, we might be. Why?
Bit of confusing inside the city. Thought you might need a guide. Name's Gav.
Hello, Gav. My name is Suterphilos. You might have heard of me. Renowned musician.
Give me a deception check.
We're with them.
Deception. Oh, that's 17.
17. Oh, yeah, right! Yeah, Suter! Yeah!
It's always nice to meet
Yes.
a fan.
Yes, very good music and entertainment coming from you, I hear.
Thank you. Yeah, I think my friends and I need a guide for the city, just to get our bearings on, where things are and what things there are to do here.
Well, good. I will be more than happy to offer my services to you, Governor.
Okay. How much do you charge?
A mere 5 gold pieces per day.
You're paying for
How
A paltry sum.
how much do you work per day?
5 gold or a
Just
chicken.
the entire day?
Well, the length of the day.
Poultry some.
Like the day? I'll do it for 3.
Give me a persuasion.
27.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Well, considering your fame and whatnot, sure, 3 gold.
Thank you, Gav. Oh, well.
Well, now, we kind of tucks it away. What do you be looking for?
I just want to see what's around the inner city.
Well, there's a lot around the inner city.
How many
Depends on what you're looking for.
districts are
So,
there?
are you looking for a brothel, perhaps?
Oh, that'll be tomorrow.
Straight to the brothel.
Tomorrow. So not tonight, then. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That'll be another 5 gold.
Another 3 gold.
Give me another persuasion.
That's a 21.
All right. Another 3 gold tomorrow, then.
Certainly.
Excellent.
Was this the character that... No, that
No,
was
that
a
was
different
yours.
game. Never mind. There was one game he ended up sleeping with this wife of someone else who was part of a cult. And then, someone ended up dying or something.
Good fun.
It's messed up.
Well, then, if not a brothel, what perhaps are you looking for? What brings you to the City of Strangers?
I don't think we can just come right out and say what we're doing.
We're adventurers, you see.
It's just somewhere.
We live for adventure.
This is
We thought we might find some here in the City of Strangers.
Right.
Being it's the city for what it is.
You can certainly find, I don't know if I'd call it adventure, but you can find trouble pretty easily within the City of Strangers.
It's
It
usually what,
depends on what kind of trouble you're looking for.
Is the shard you have to concentrate on it, or does it automatically?
You have to concentrate on it.
Okay.
It doesn't take long. It's like an action.
He could just sit there and be like,
Yeah, I mean, literally, you
Concentrate on
could.
it. Like, put your hand on your chest and
Yeah,
it's
you
like
could,
right
you
there.
could literally just touch it and think about it.
and he could be like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "Oh, my chest hurt a little bit. It's okay."
Did we go through the underground to get here?
Yes.
I'm good.
Okay.
This is the destination.
So, the underground of this city is the tunnels that we were just in.
Yes.
Okay. Glad I asked that before I asked my next
You
question.
should just concentrate and see if you can feel it.
Yeah, you should just be like,
I think
Or I guess I should say, are at least some of the tunnels
Right.
beneath the city. They're the tunnels that lead up to the city.
She doesn't know that she can do that.
yeah.
Obviously, there's a whole
No.
network of them because
Right.
there were all the areas that were boarded off and the passageways that he just kind of led y'all past.
Yeah.
That's a
What
wonderful
if the
thing.
shard is in the tunnels?
It
That would suck.
probably is.
Tell me, Gav. The wardens know all the tunnels here, right?
Oh God.
Well, they know most of them. I don't know if they know all of them. That's an interesting breed of people, isn't it? Going down into the tunnels, literally just to fight off the beasts that are in there. Gotta tip my hat to those lads.
You're talking to a group of people kind of like that.
Are you now? Are you Dusk Wardens? You're not wearing the uniform.
No, not dust
Ah!
wardens.
We rescued one.
We did.
You rescued a Dust Warden?
Are they dusk or dust?
Dusk.
I think dust would be a little.
Dust wardens. Sweep the
It's with the dust.
Sweep
with
the
the
trouble
rug.
under the rug.
Monday.
Well, I think first things first is we need to find a good place to eat and a place to rest.
Oh, so you'd be looking for an inn, do you?
Yes.
Well, I can take you to the Leaky Tavern.
That's.
Does that have a good reputation? The Leaky Tavern?
Or tabard, because that's
Tabard.
nasty.
That is nasty.
Leaky tabard.
There's,
We're people of means.
there's.
Shots just like
You're wanting something with a good reputation. Are you sure you've come to the right city, lad?
cheap fine.
Good
Cheap is
reputation. Just accommodating. You don't have fine establishments here? No good businessmen?
I suppose I could take you to the White Winch.
That sounds better.
White.
Oh, who is
Well
it
then,
got this
follow me.
now?
I mean, we got it for the day. If we don't like this one, we'll go to the
Yeah,
next
right.
one.
Are you
So
sure
that-
that was a
We
good
can
guy?
just kill him and move on.
No, this guy came to us. We didn't
Yeah.
go to him. He's probably
Yeah,
pretty
they go to
bad.
him.
You should have said.
Yeah, but
no.
you're the one that.
We got the shifty shake.
Hey!
So
The
as
shifty
he
one.
starts leading you through this, he takes you up to the gate, and he literally just waves to the guard, and they open the gate, and he takes you
We're
through.
connections. Okay, guys.
And as he's leading you through and walking along, he's
So the
Paid
gates
connection.
normally close, and they have guards posted
yes,
at the gate?
yes,
Okay.
they keep it closed.
Is this the only entrance into the city?
Why, from this side of this town, there's another on the other side.
Do you have to go through tunnels to get...
Oh no, that leads out and down and across the outside of the mountain.
Okay.
Long journey to take that route. You all being sturdy and stalwart as you are, obviously the type that can handle themselves, you chose the right way to come, much faster.
Good.
You have to kind of circle around through all the mountains to come the other path.
Time's important.
Always. Time is money, as they say. And he kind of looks up at the sky. Yes, time is money.
Time is money, friend.
He's carrying you kind of along and everything. He's like, so, what brings you to the City of Strangers, if you don't mind my asking?
You know, we're... Like
We
I
do.
said,
We do.
Says the short man.
we do.
Is you looking up like
He kind of looks down at you and looks back over at you. So, what brings you to the City of Strangers?
You're gonna kick him in the shin?
We've heard things about the city. Things, drew our attention.
Look, lad, your 3 gold's your 3 gold. It's fine with me either way. I'm getting my money. But I can help you more if you tell me what you're looking for.
Honestly, we aren't sure what we're looking for. That's
Is there
why
a place that the wardens won't go?
Won't go?
Won't go.
Well, I mean, there are places that they won't go unless they're asked. because there are various different jurisdictions in town. It's a large town, and various groups can maintain sway over different areas of the community.
Who
You got
runs?
us a horrible guide.
Who runs the city?
Who
Well,
wouldn't bought a town?
he kind of looks at you and he's got this puzzled look, and he's like, runs the city?
Leader, ruler,
God,
mayor.
this guy makes me want to drink.
We don't have any ruler or leader of the entire city.
So you have rulers of parts of the city.
Right, it's what I was telling your short friend over here.
So how many of those are there? How many different factions? If you want to call them.
How many different factions? Well, let's see. You've got the Arcanus Circle. You've got the Arduk family. The Augurs.
The Arduk family.
The Bloat Mages. Brothers of the Seal. Carmar's League. Council of Truth. The Dusk Wardens, of course. Freeman. Iridian Fold. And the Tallow Boys.
It's quite a few, isn't it?
Why? They each control a section of the city.
Are there any that don't get along with each other particularly well?
Better question is, are there any that get along? The Dusk Wardens.
The Dusk Wardens and...
But they pretty much get along with everybody.
Is that why they're the people who lead through the tunnels?
Look, it's kind of this way. All of the leaders of the various groups within the different sections of the city pay tribute to the Dusk Wardens. Frankly, because they keep us safe. It's that simple.
Fair enough.
So why don't they get along?
racket.
Mm-hmm.
What is the division between them? They all live in the same city.
Do you know much about the City of Strangers?
Obviously not.
Obviously.
Give me a history check, everybody.
I don't have that. Oh, I do have it.
16.
Ooh. 21.
22.
20.
12.
2.
The
Yeah,
guy
you don't know
attack us.
anything.
15.
14.
I don't know. What am I rolling for?
History.
History.
check.
Oh,
Longest.
Whoa!
No!
I know all about it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice. Okay. So Rend, what you know, and actually anybody that got above 18 or above, what you know is that the City of Strangers was basically established originally just as a hodgepodge encampment, but eventually began to be settled by ne'er-do-wells who were needing protection, needing to hide from the law of various other countries. Eventually came to be not just avoiding the law, but maybe avoiding certain organizations.
That's what he said at the beginning of the game.
So basically, it's a city of criminals.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, we fit in.
Now, of course, some people who are here may not necessarily be criminals. They could be political fugitives, for whatever reason. But the vast majority are criminals. It's a criminal governing type situation, which is why there is literally no central city government. You've got the various groups of power controlling their section of the city. What you also know is that the city was built atop literally a maze of subterranean caverns and passages, many of which originally were used for smuggling and that type of thing, but eventually most of them were sealed off because of the dangers below, and that's where the Dusk Wardens came in. They cleared the pathways, kept the pathways safe for travel, And basically the city eventually developed a trade system with other countries and cities. And now most governments in the world kind of ignore the fact if a criminal gets to the city of strangers, they don't even try to go after them anymore. It's kind of a safe haven.
So we need to collapse this whole place.
Are there religious organizations? None.
This is where y'all start.
We've already started.
Alright. This is place
We'll
number
build a
2.
temple here.
And it's not because so much that everybody here is like atheist or anything.
Yeah.
It's just there's no church organizations that have attempted to try to step in, because a lot of the criminal organizations that control the city would look at a religious organization as also trying to gain power. And most of the religious organizations just don't want to have to deal with that kind of issue in the city of strangers. They'll just let the people there be the people there.
I think we should deal with it, right?
I think so. What's the other town called?
It's not Waterdeep.
The town that we were in. The first town.
Yeah, first town.
The one that we're
Yeah,
in
the
and out
one
of.
where the Pathfinder
Is it called?
Society.
That was actually Magnamar.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
was,
the
that
Magnamar.
was
and
my
yours.
Magnamar.
Yeah.
That's why I pulled the name Magnamar from where Vin came from. So I
Gotcha.
didn't have to think of the name.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Very different cities.
Yeah, very different cities,
Yeah.
yes.
For now.
In his, it's the city of thieves. In mine, it's the city of monuments.
Well, I guess we should find this tavern.
Yeah. He continues to lead you around. He's like, suit yourself, but everybody comes here for a particular reason. I can just be a greater value for your investment.
So why
if I
did you
know
come
what you're
here,
looking
Gav?
for. Me? I
Yeah,
was
you-
born here.
You're born here. You're a
I-
native. You never thought to leave?
Why would I? This is home.
So close.
Do you like it here?
Not as good as any other place, I reckon.
Have
Have
you
you
been to
ever been-
other places?
No? As good as any other place, I reckon. Why
Where do
would I
you
go
live?
anywhere else?
Where do you
Make a
live?
good living.
Where do you live?
$10 says his mom's a whore.
How'd you know?
That was out.
I'll take that 10 gold.
No, that was $10.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Where do you live?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I live down near the Arduk family section.
Good place?
No, that's not a good place. But, I've got a home, roof over the head, keeps me dry when it rains.
How's crime?
How's crime?
Yeah.
In the Arduk section?
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. Well, I mean, if you don't consider the crime that the Arduk family engages in.
What kind of crime do they engage in?
Nothing that affects me, so don't worry about it.
Fair point.
But they keep the criminals at bay.
Which section is the White Wench in?
The White Winch?
Mm-hmm.
The White Winch is in the area of the Augurs.
What crime do they partake in?
Oh, they don't participate in crime. They're prophets. Fortune tellers. Good at it, too.
That's a crime of its own.
I think
People
we
go
should
to them
go.
for all kinds of information.
Maybe we can ask them.
That's an idea. Let's go. After we get to the White Wench.
They're fake spellcasters, like you.
Spellcasters? No, they're not spellcasters at all. They're prophets. Fortune tellers.
They would have a lot to say about my prophecy.
Oh, Lord.
See, it's as natural as the sun rising to me. I automatically know. You, of course, have never seen an augur do its prophecy, have you?
No.
That's something that's worth seeing.
I take it you're going to go then.
Seeing is
Of course I'm
believing.
going to go.
It's a clan of trolls.
A Mr.
Trolls.
who does not
Hi.
believe.
That makes it horrible. The thought I just had.
About that time, you come to a building,
You don't wanna
and it's got a picture of a bard mate painted completely in white, and he's like, here we go, the White Wench. And he leads you in. As he goes, he's like, Beatrice, get these friends of mine a drink and a room.
No.
That depends. What does it look like?
Yeah.
Doesn't look bad. You've stayed at better places, but it doesn't look bad.
We've also slept in caves. People.
Why not?
No.
Yeah, obviously. I don't
Experience the
particularly care.
culture.
Could we?
Experience the
What time of day is it?
I feel like now
Can
we're
we
here.
tell?
We're gonna insult her if we.
Yeah.
You travel for 12 hours through the
If
thing.
you don't like it
It's
after tonight,
actually probably about 10
Get a new
a.m.
guy.
But
Get
you
a new
travel
tower.
through the night. You're
Oh.
pretty
There's
tired.
all the districts.
Yeah, then we probably
might
do
have to
want
go
to.
through a couple.
And we're in
to
the
find what we
we're in
need.
the Augur district,
Augur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we might as well stay here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might as well just sleep and eat.
Yeah.
This real plump. I mean, like she is almost as round as she is tall. Comes out from around the bar, and
Is it
says,
a
Gav, how you doing?
Nope.
And she goes over, walks over to him, and kind of gives him a hug and everything. Perception.
That's his mom.
Hey!
Wrong place to live.
25.
Yeah, if that's the case, you kiss him square on the lips.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what'd you get?
19.
Like a 5.
25, Chris.
6.
9.
19.
20.
Hugs creeper out.
That looks like feeling. I can't.
Oh wow! So what was yours?
9.
Okay, so like all of you see as she hugs him, she slips him a gold piece.
Nice.
She's not very good at it, huh?
Yeah, at least not this time.
Not with those big sausagey
Yeah,
fingers.
right. So, what can I get you all? Breakfast?
What time of day is it?
It's about
10
10 a.m.
Oh, okay. Did you just say that?
But y'all traveled through the night, so you traveled day, you traveled through the night.
Okay.
You're really tired.
Okay.
How much is breakfast?
Well, got a nice porridge if you want something cheap. Or we can get you some bacon and cheese and toast.
How much
Maybe
would
with a few eggs.
how much would a gold piece buy?
I'll be right back with a meal for you all.
Good. 'Cause he's paying for it.
He's paying for it. Who's he?
I'm gonna point at Gav.
He's like, the price for the day just went up to 4.
You just made one, didn't you?
Well, of course I did.
There's 4.
It's a standard fee for any tavern if a guide brings people in.
He's stuttering.
Yep.
We'll cover our own meal, Gav.
Damn right you will.
You're gonna cover our meal.
At this point, my character is ravenous.
She
Do
comes
your
back.
people eat?
She comes back out in a little bit, and she's got just plates of bacon and ham and eggs and some sausage, some cheese, some toast, and she just sets platters down and plates down for you. What can I get you to drink?
Got some juice.
Juice?
I order
Juice.
ale.
Of course, you order ale.
What kind of juice do you like?
Do they not have fruits in the City of Strangers?
I have got fruits. You want some fruit instead of a drink?
You don't have any fruit juice?
Give him water. Just give him water.
I don't know if you drink water.
I am a man of means.
I know just what you want.
Thank you.
Ale.
She's gonna pee in there. She's gonna pee in
Water.
the cup. Ale.
This monk wants water.
What do you want? Water.
Sure you don't
Ale.
want a nice hot cup of blood?
Okay. So she comes back out a little bit, some ales, water, and she sets some down beside you, and she's like, "Your juice." So
I look at it.
She just probably punched a peach in there.
it's a
She's.
Jesus.
think like a glass of tea, but just not quite as dark as tea.
Okay.
What kind
Oh,
of fruit
gosh, you
that
did-
is.
I'm gonna.
An apple juice?
Is it in a mug?
It's pee.
Yeah.
It's
Drink
pee.
it.
I'm gonna
It's
smell it.
definitely
Smell it.
It smells like pee.
Smells peachy, but with an alcohol tinge to it.
Oh, she gave you a fruity drink. She gave you lesbian schnapps.
Yes.
She gave you schnapps.
I hope you just down the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Just throw it back, Suter. You'll sleep like a baby.
You suggest this, Drew? Does this look good?
I mean, good is
Just
beauty's
drink
in the eye of
it.
the beholder.
All right.
Suter, shot to try. She licorices for it.
Okay.
I try a little bit. What does it taste like?
Peach schnapps.
You're like, this will suit you perfectly.
Is it?
She probably tosses it back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it. She just
But you like it?
No, I'd save you from drinking. She just drinks all of it like in Wordle.
Guess I'll take your ale.
She grabs that too.
She's still standing there. She's like, so, would you like some more juice?
Sure.
Juice?
Yes, I want some juice.
Fishy is peppermint juice.
She keeps saying it like she's not familiar with the term. She kind of scurries back, comes back with 2 more loads of juice and sets them down.
So I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna down it just like Shata.
Okay.
Oh God.
I need you to make me a constitution check. She's still half orc.
That's a 15.
Okay, so you
I wish you would have missed it.
as, you realize as soon as you
I never had
you
schnapps.
like
I don't
she
know
did,
what it is.
and it's kind of like, okay, that's got a little kick. It tastes good,
Mhm.
but it's got a little kick after
So
you
it's
down
just
it.
an alcoholic drink?
It's
Yeah.
horribly sweet.
It's
Oh.
very sweet, very strong peach flavor,
Mhm.
but the alcohol kick behind
Okay.
it.
Okay.
It's a mixed drink. It's something
Yeah.
you mix in with other stuff.
Okay.
But it
You
is
just
good.
you literally just down it in one drink.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
outdid you.
I'm gonna slam my fist on the table and go contest. And then grab that.
Bring more juice!
She just goes back and brings out a tray with like 8 of them on it.
Like 200 gold pieces. At this point, I'm just double fisting like sausage and bacon.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, yeah, I'm getting. Because didn't we see her just like eat like 6 portions of breakfast?
Yeah,
The
Yes.
morning-
I just
okay,
ate
yeah.
all of y'all's food.
Yeah, as soon as the food came out, I was like grabbing my own portions
Yeah.
before, like,
Yeah, and she very quickly starts grabbing.
Yeah.
food.
I ate some toast. I'm good.
I don't care about that.
I'm just getting drunk with Suter.
Apparently, you're having a contest to see who can drink the most.
Okay, so
You down it, man. I thought we were doing this.
so y'all both down the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me a Constitution check.
I'm a lightweight.
Oh, wow, yeah, you are.
Oh shit! What'd you roll?
An 8.
A 5. New body don't like me.
Okay, so at this point you are both at stage 1 of drunkenness.
So they're giggly.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is great.
Do you do the third one?
Yes, you did the
Yes,
third
I did.
one.
My
If
water.
he does, she
Give me
does.
another Constitution save.
Oh, that's better. That's a 14.
Oh wait, you failed the first one. It's at disadvantage.
Shoot.
Do I?
Get rolling again.
Good.
Oh, it's 13.
Oh, shit. 10.
Shots are
You
going
both are at
down.
stage 2.
Are we at double disadvantage now?
No, disadvantage only applies once.
Am I like dizzy now, or is
Yeah,
it?
you're kind of at the point now to where you're starting to slur a little bit, and you're sitting down, so you're okay. But if you stood up, you'd probably stagger a little.
So we're still at the fun part.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going
It's going to
good.
quickly become the not fun part.
I'm just gonna.
I want to hydrate. I'm gonna steal Idris's water and down it before I take my 4th drink.
Can I smack it out of his hand really quick?
Well, that depends on what Idris does when he tries to grab her water.
Because I'm over. That's pretty much what happened.
He's really
You play it so well.
annoyed and I grab my water back.
She's like, this is mine.
Come on, Idris. I need some water.
No.
Here, drink this water,
I'm
Suter.
just
You'll
over
be
here like
fine.
this.
Okay, thank you, Jude.
It's ale.
You have a disadvantage on this one because it's only ale.
It's only ale?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's a 17.
Okay. That one doesn't affect you any worse.
It's water compared to what you were drinking.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
don't think that was water.
It probably tasted like water to you.
Bye, ma'am.
It's a special kind. I'll look at the barmaid. I'm gonna need another ale, please.
Don't worry, we'll keep you fed at the table.
Jack is kind of sitting there, and he's just kind of watching them with a
Bye,
drink, and he's got a meal too. He's eating it. He didn't get from y'all serving. She brought him out a plate.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all do.
Yeah.
The next one?
Yeah, if he hasn't like passed out.
Not
just
yet.
keep
Roll.
going.
Was this the fourth one? I've already lost count. That's when you know you need to stop.
You roll at disadvantage.
Y'all are both at disadvantage. Yes.
9.
Awesome. 18.
Ooh.
You're at stage 3. Suter's starting to look pretty good to you.
That
beer just leveled you out.
Yeah. You aren't looking too good, shots. I think you should
She's
stop.
like leaning on you, like another one. No.
All right, this one needs to be your last, though.
Go for it.
Oh, that might be it.
15.
I'm at 10.
Alright, so you're at stage 3.
Yeah, you're even in drunkenness.
Am I feeling it now?
At this point, y'all are both drunk. Okay, and it's kind of at the point you guys are like still having fun doing your drinking competition,
And we're just watching.
But you're kind of at the point where you're starting to get to be obnoxious to the party.
That just means they need to get drunk with us. They're doing it wrong.
So what number do we get to before one of
I
us
want-
like, falls?
If
I
you
want
get,
to
if you
use
get
a
before you're
spell.
stinking drunk and you fall over.
I want to use
whoever
gets to
spell.
Basically, whoever rolls first on the next.
Yeah, this is for all the
you
money.
guys both fail it.
Can I use a spell?
I'm just waiting
I
to
want
see.
to use Major Image
How
to
much it's
make
gonna
like him think she passes out and her to think that he passes out.
Awesome.
Yes.
Before they drink this one?
Yeah. As they like get it.
Like
as
we're
I
still
pick up
holding
the-
it,
Yeah,
but we haven't
and-
chugged it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
How would you do that?
I need a
This is
wisdom
great.
saving throw from both of you.
Oh, it's got to be a disadvantage, doesn't it?
Dude, it just
Yeah, do it at disadvantage.
It's
So
12.
Yeah, 12.
Nope.
Okay, so you get the next drink and you're kind of like, and you're watching it. He picks his up and he kind of, and you see the same thing for Shata.
You're okay, Shata.
She's like, yeah, you fool. And she drinks the rest of hers and goes, ugh.
Oh, you're right.
They both still think it's real.
You're Oh, that's it.
11.
I'm out. I'm with a 9.
So you chug yours down thinking he already went out, and you kind of just, and he literally chugs his back, sets the mug down and kind of, right into his chair.
So they're like 2 passed out Suiters on the ground now?
Yeah, it's a Shata.
Yeah, it's Shata.
And I kind of look
Well,
at her.
we also
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, y'all actually saw both of them.
There's probably like 12 for each of them passed out
Right.
on the ground.
And we both fall out?
No, you're good.
I don't think
Barely.
she takes it with 11.
I'm not carrying him. Sorry.
And then that's the first time I've used Major Image.
And what a good
That was
use
the
of it.
great. That's great.
It didn't prevent them from drinking the last one.
Oh, it wasn't
You're both
supposed
still
to.
drinking.
It was supposed to make it more enjoyable for me.
Is the food
As they both
good?
go, yeah, I won!
Is the food here good?
Mediocre.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
The schnapps are good.
Now that you know what
they're
schnapps
not.
is.
Yeah, schnapps are really good.
That's what I said. Ask her if she had some peppermint juice. It might be better.
Yeah.
Peppermint juice.
Very good for giving me where I wanted to be.
Mint juice.
Unconscious?
Yeah, on the ground.
Gone.
So Gav's sitting there eating, and he's like, "So yeah, obviously not meaning to pry, but
At least you're knocked out right now and you
can
can't
I
say
help
anything.
you find what you're looking for? Who you need to talk to?"
Don't say a word.
He's
I'm
passed out.
out.
Yeah, you're pretty drunk.
Shata, don't say a word.
Shata doesn't have a filter.
What? Shut to speak good common.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
That was great.
Shata, drink.
Probably is actually speaking better common, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I do say that I speak well in the common language.
if we were
His drunk voice.
If we were to inquire about very specific and rare magical artifacts, who would we want to talk to first? Who would have the most information?
I suppose that would depend on what you're wanting to find out, Governor. Wanting information on the artifact? Or
Information on
how to find it?
Yeah,
or
potential locations, whereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
The nature of any such artifacts.
I would say that your best bet in that case would be the Arcana Circle.
It's right here.
Or the Augurs. Because of course the Augurs can do their prophecy and fortune-telling rituals and tell you where it is. And the Arcana Circle has the library, which if it's recorded in history where it is, that's where you find that.
That's obviously not in history.
You're on that, Selena.
Yeah.
Sounds boring.
Recording in history? Okay, Tiffany.
That's what you do.
I want to see these magic fakers.
I mean, I'm all for seeing trolls rip the intestines out of small creatures to tell the future, but
Seeing trolls
Small
troll you.
creatures? Oh no.
People,
Oh no.
each other.
Themselves.
Okay,
I'm
this
not
just
so
got so
much-
much more interesting. I am going.
Oh god.
This is so much more interesting than
Like I
books.
said, if you haven't seen the Augurs prophesy, you've missed something. They quite literally disembowel themselves and read the entrails for the fortune.
And then, do they die or do they put them back in?
They're trolls! They heal!
Oh,
Not that fast.
So if I did a chill touch, they wouldn't.
So
It's
not the nice one. Oh, she's a poser.
I think I'd recommend that. You probably wouldn't get out of their...
That was supposed to be more like to me, but that
We all heard it. All of us.
I mean, I'm assuming it was above game. You didn't say it out loud, like in character, but
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, I'm taking it in character.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'd recommend that. You would never get out of there.
it's the city.
This is city.
It's
This is
city.
where you
It's the
belong,
city, yeah.
Selena.
Oh man.
Well, I think we should definitely.
Carry Sutera
We should
up
hit
to
the
that.
we should hit the library first.
I don't think it'll be in there. Isn't it like relatively new? And it's like lost to history?
It's ancient Thessalonian history.
Ancient.
But there may be.
There may be stuff in history, in more recent history, of something being described as it.
Yeah, more
So
importantly.
they've been here, like, in the place that they were for a long time?
Do what now?
The
Shards.
shards, they've been in, like, the place they are for...
You don't know,
Ever.
but the history of the shards is ancient Thessalonian history.
Yeah. But it could be that in the Arcana history, the whatever we're going to go read, it could be that someone has recorded it, just not as what it actually is.
Basically, we're going to need better questions to ask the trolls than. Can you tell us where a part of.
The shard for this
You know.
thing.
I see.
A long time ago.
Plus, up until this point, I'm not quite sure why we've been so secretive about it, but we haven't told anybody what we're actually looking for.
Did What's-Her-Face tell us why we're looking for the shard pieces?
Yes.
And that
Link said
was,
she pulls the shards back together and recreates the Cyhedron. That it can be a very
It's
potent
powered.
magical item for the defense of any region that it is.
That sounds like something a secret evil
That
person
that
would
in
say.
I think she
that
is.
because of the attempt of Karzog to come back, she wants to have something on hand to defend the region against any of the other rune lords coming back.
so basically, the reason why we've been keeping it secret is because
She's the original person that the Rune Lords rebelled against. I'm calling it right now.
Is in Shalasta.
Huh?
Cool, well, I guess we're going to
Above
the
game, I'm calling it
library.
right now.
Well, no, we're going to bed first.
Yeah,
We're gonna drag those two.
Then
Well, I'll be glad to take you to the library.
We're in the Augers district right now, right?
Aye.
I
Now,
can't sleep.
You need to know, the library closed its doors and locked up tight about a week ago. Nobody knows why. But you seem to be the type of person that might be able to get in.
Of course, we have
I
to break
can.
in somewhere.
I could easily get in. I'm not worried about that.
Okay, I can get in and... Oh, wait, never mind. It makes a loud noise. Never mind. It'll be loud.
I could probably get in.
Just fly and go through an open window.
Well, no, I mean, I can probably break in.
Oh, I know.
But I can't really sleep after such a heavy meal and not nearly enough ale. Why don't you take me to see these augurs if they're performing right now?
Augurs without me?
What? I can do that.
You're dead.
Are they performing now?
I don't know. Are they?
I'm half.
If somebody's willing to pay the coin, there's an augur willing to do a prophecy.
Oh, so it's not like we can't like watch them prophesy for someone else.
Oh, you just want to see what they do.
Yeah, it sounds terrible, but you know.
It's a rather disturbingly spectacular event.
It's like having a child.
Oh, way worse.
Hey,
I mean,
he said it.
I'm not a lady, obviously, but
Obviously.
my wife didn't disembowel herself to give birth to our wee lad.
He has a son.
I hope his wife's not a whore too.
How do you know?
Jesus. Take the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like.
He's not in this town.
No, he's
mean,
not.
I'd like to just
Neither
go
is
see
Arvada.
He long abandoned this town.
I'd like to just go see it if that's possible. I mean, if that's not a thing, then we'll just wait. But
When someone pays the augurs to have a reading done,
they probably want it to be private. Yeah.
they usually want it to be private.
All right, fine. Fine.
So do you want to wait until these two get some rest and try and go, or do you want to just...
I mean, I feel like we're gonna.
Yeah, passed out,
he's
speaking
resting.
drunk, way drunk.
Enter book and doesn't exist anymore.
I just feel like we're gonna throw off our
There are
whole
another
sleep
couple
schedule
of-
with this.
She's probably still drinking them.
Okay, so pretty much speaking drunk also.
Okay.
I'm still sitting up.
You think you are, at least. You could be lying right on your back.
Like,
I
Her
don't know.
chair fell over backwards and she thinks she's still sitting up at the table.
So from a standpoint, could we basically just kind of lounge around here until the evening before we go to sleep, or?
But yeah. I mean, yeah, certainly, if you get a room, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Or if you want to just, sit around and continue to buy the occasional ale or whatever and sip on it and
Yeah, I mean,
hang out.
I don't mind.
You
getting
are,
a room.
I mean, just let you know, you have gone all night with no sleep.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really planning on running around town trying to do stuff, but also I don't want to wake up at 8:00 in the evening and be like, all right, we just had a long rest. Let's go do
Let's
things.
go, oh, everything's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although maybe we do want to do things at night here. Oh man.
I'm gonna
Probably
stand
has
up
a great
and
nightlife.
be like, show me in my room, and I'm gonna attempt to walk upstairs.
Oh, God.
Give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Let's see if she makes it.
Wait. It's only a +1. That's a 16. That's a 12.
Okay, so you get up and Beatrice of course, and she gives you a key to a room, and she gives you instructions for how to get there, and you start kind of walking through the common room, and you kind of staggering a little bit, and you bump into the guy, like full body bump into, rubbing up against the guy, and he listen, it's like,
Oh god, he's gonna kill someone.
and he looks freaking amazing.
Oh, my God, no. You have a boyfriend, Shanta.
Shanta doesn't care.
She really. She's gonna who are you? Poking really hard in the chest.
I'm sorry?
He doesn't understand common. You gotta speak Orcish.
Okay. And she wipes her mouth a little bit and in orc, she's like, "You're pretty."
It's like, you are too.
What does he actually look like? I'm assuming we can all see this.
Yeah. Full-blooded orc.
Oh, well then,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
She just grabs him by the arm and takes him with her to
He goes right along with you.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, that's one less person we have to worry about at the moment.
Called that one. Unintentionally.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea, by the way.
Well,
It's gonna work out either way. It was gonna be really confusing and hilarious, or
There's like this little elvish chick that speaks orc. It's like, this gotta be weird looking.
Beatrice, how much, what do the rooms set us back here?
2 silver a night.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
How many nights? 1? 2? A week? She kind of a month.
I'll just go ahead and pay for 5 nights because I don't feel like breaking down my silver. So
Right.
Excellent. She gets you all the rooms.
it works.
I'll go up and unload my gear.
Okay. And we'll stop there in this session. It's 12:30.
Okay, so I guess in our little group chat thingy, I guess put if we're doing stuff.
Yeah, I'll just have to find out everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
Well, I was also talking about his
Slash mine.
last yours.
Did anyone take shares with Tara before they just left?
Everybody gets so Tara's
I'll
sleeping
take
on the
care.
floor.
Because I'm the nice one.
You're the nice one.
The nice person who wants to chill touch.
It was just an observation.
I like that we just left his butt in the floor.
I could totally kill though.
The one thing that I
What are
do
Pumpkin
Mike,
muffins?
before we